today and use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other two microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
Communicates wirelessly. The team plan to use their robot brain power, new behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. Stupid penis. Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. Please check in penis at webcam. Please check in penis at webcam. Please check in penis at webcam.
Don't you what I do and you're sitting on the toilet and you're penis hits the water? What I do and you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water.
Don't you hate it when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. Stupid penis. Please check in penis at webcam. Please check in penis at webcam. Please check in penis at webcam. Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. Stupid penis.
Don't you what I do and you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water?
My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. Stupid penis.
Don't you what I do and you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water?
Don't you hate it when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Please check in penis at front counter. Please check in penis at front counter. Please check in penis at front counter. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way.
Imagine being a sixth grade boy in the United States right now. What are you hearing at school? What are they telling you on the internet?
Listen, would you rather have sex with a transsexual, which is a legitimate 10, or a woman, which is a legitimate 1? What is straight? Think about this. What is gay? Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with the dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Andrew Tate is a pervert.
I'm so smart.
It's probably not surprising that Andrew Tate was the most Googled man in the world last year. He offers a different vision.
What is straight? What is gay? It's all a big sliding spectrum. This is the question I'm asking. Megan Fox or Hulk Hogan?
We don't know.
You're thinking, well, I don't want to be gay, so I just click the girl, the number 1, didn't it? You're gonna fuck Hulk Hogan.
Again, we don't know.
Okay, there's a pussy, but he's got a mustache and muscles and shit. He's all hairy, big dude, 6'5".
Well, you might kill yourself.
It's pretty gay to me. That sounds pretty gay. I don't care if it's a pussy. That is gay.
Well, they're telling you to stop being yourself.
Whereas Megan Fox, okay, he's got a dick, but maybe you can, like, scoot it out the way. I'm still Megan Fox. What is straight? Think about this. What is gay? Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with the dick, or Hulk Hogan.
Oh my jeez, this is so great. I love this so much.
So this is the question I'm asking. We need to operate on a higher plane. Think about this. This is important. This is cultural. This affects the world we now live in.
Don't complain.
Oh, no, it's gay to bang Megan Fox with a dick. I counter that argument. It's gay to bang Hulk Hogan with a pussy.
Earlier generations of Western leaders might have found parts of Tate's message inspiring. Now it's seen as a threat.
I operate on so many levels higher than the average man. You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Either way, we think Tate's views about men very much deserve a hearing.
What is straight? Think about this. What is gay?
Jesus Christ.
Megan Fox with a dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy? You people are not thinking about the question. Megan Fox with the dick, or Hulk Hogan with a pussy?
Make up your own mind about Andrew Tate.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there we blow, everybody. Welcome to another stream from the Slim. Today we're going over Andrew Tate. And he's being interviewed by Tucker Carlson. So that's why we had to go over that. Let me close this, get back into here. Get us to where we need to be, and then we'll get the show started. As of right now, there's nobody in the back as a guest, so we'll figure that out in a minute. It's just me right now, so we'll do the disclaimer and our dumb intro, and then we'll go from there.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard! Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. All right. So, let's say hello to the side chat right quick, and then we'll see. Hopefully some people will join us. If you want to join us, just let us know, and we will send you a link. And if you want to get me more drunk, please send me 5 at one of those thingamabobbers, and we will go from... Oh, shit. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. We'll go one of those, and we'll go from there. Yeah, totally. So let's say hello to... We got the Harry Warps. We got a Super Ghost. We got a Canadian. We got a Demon. And a Queen Cat Lady. Welcome, everybody, to another insane stream we're going to be doing today. Okay, cool. I figured that people will join us in a minute. So we'll go from there. So while we're waiting, let's bring in our first guest, and of course that's our.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And there's our brainless.
Good morning.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Full, and I was pretty tired, so I really needed a nap. So, and I had to extend it as much as possible because I was that tired. So that's why I'm a bit later than usual. But for fuck's sake, I can be late for once, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I had an interesting interaction with one of the cooks at the bars that I hang out at. He said that I look like a flat earther. And we had some words.
Wait, you look like a...
Yeah, because I had my "Bet You're a Flat Earther" shirt on. And he's like, "You look like a flat earther." I'm like, yeah, flat earthers don't actually usually look like me, but that's okay. And yeah, it was interesting. So I made sure that I grabbed the sticker and gave it to him before I left. So anyways, let's see.
And hi, side chat.
Hi, site. Yep. And whenever you're ready, just jump in and join us. If there's anybody new, hold on, give me a second. Let's say hello to D. How are you doing?
Hey, D.
Clockwork. I think I already said hello to Super Maghost. If not, will there be below?
Yeah, I think so.
I think a flat earther looks like usually flat earthers look pretty normal. They're like the most normal looking people because I don't know. They seem to not have modified bodies or look out of the norm for some weird reason. I don't think. But anyways, we can talk about that when we go over the flat earth dunces later next week. The AI war is on. I'm down. Let's do it. Picturing some guy with a flat top cut and carrying a big cross. Yeah, totally. They look normals. Hey, Clockwork. If there's anybody else I did not say hello to, say hello to us, and we'll say hello to you. Hey, Beck.
Hey, Beck. What's up? So who do I have to send the link?
If anybody wants a link, just let us know, because this is going to be some idiocracy we're going over today for sure.
We need people here.
Because this is just going to be insanely stupid.
But you feeling like joining? Come on, you've not been on for a while.
Ollie said he's going to join in a little minute.
Okay.
And Vila should be here in a second.
Did you already send Ollie one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody else wants us to send them a thingy-mabobber, we can totally do that. Jeebus Christ. Okay, let's do this right quick before we get people in here, just to rile y'all up. I was gonna start here, but actually we'll go to son of a bee sting. I really don't want to do this, but like son of a bitch.
I got him. You got one.
Let me see. Let me do it this way.
What the back? You got one in your DMs.
Son of a bee sting. No, that's not how you spell it. And there we go. It's 3.
What?
Oh my Jeebus. It's fucking 3 hours. I didn't know it was that long. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this version. Oh, screw you, hippie. Why did you do that to me?
Hey, Jeffer.
Okay, so we're gonna do this version of it. I'll as soon as I show it, then we'll go ahead and if it doesn't talk about the thingy-mabobbers that I want to talk about, then we're gonna go ahead and play something from another content creator. I don't really like doing that, but like when people already clip out stuff for us, it makes our lives so much easier. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to go through and timestamp as much stuff. So let me see if that was the right one. There you blow. There you go. Clockwork. So let's get into this and then we'll get into the actual substance of what this stream is for. But let's do this. Jeebus. I don't think this is gonna have all the thingy-mabobbers in it, but let's try it. Let's try it this way.
Andrew Tate.
Long time.
I know, it's been a very long time.
I'm about to get started, Candace.
Good, get started. There was an old video that surfaced of you spanking a woman with a belt. I want you to explain to them what that was.
I don't often tell people this, and I think this is the first interview I've mentioned it in. I have to be very careful how I answer this question because I'm currently under an investigation. You're going to sit here and talk about what I did for money. I literally hurt people for money. I'm a little bit embarrassed about it, to be honest with you. I was talking about things in a way that I wouldn't talk about them anymore. I don't really like talking about it.
I'm glad to hear that you're not proud of the video.
Pornography as a whole is simply just, I think, a tool which is used to ensure that the male populace stays as docile as possible. Pornography is there, and men are struggling with it. But to me, what's even more upsetting is that these men don't have enough fortitude and enough mental strength to wake up and say, I'm better than that.
What does Andrew Tate's life look like in the next 5 years?
Okay, so we're definitely
bars.
That actually was like more compelling than I thought that Candace Owens would put on to this. But we're going to go to here, and I'm going to. We're gonna go through. So thank you, TYT. We're gonna go through the clips that they made from this, and go from there. So everybody, listen to the idiocracy of this. Let me try this, but they told me I may not be able to use this anymore. Yeah, I can't use that equalizer anymore. So, anyways, if it's not loud enough, let me know, and I will work on that. But let's
Excuse me, being an internalized misogynist because I'm able to think through and acknowledge the flaws of what happens in society when women get power. Virtually every societal ill that we are facing today is because of women, which brings me.
Wait, is that her view?
That's what she just said. She believes it.
What the fuck you doing on the screen, bitch?
She thinks that pussy is the reason why society is falling.
Then she should shut up, take off her shoes, spread her legs, and stand in the kitchen.
Yeah, and just wait till what she says next. Just wait. Hold on, I got to do this. Of course, I have to do this.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
Yeah, and then after I'll play this and then we'll do the I'm high thing.
To the greatest civil rights violation of our time, which is taking place right now, and that is transgenderism. And I'm going to make a very strong statement right now, and I mean it. It is worse than Jim Crow laws because we are mutilating the bodies of children.
No, we're not. There's nobody who's mutilating any bodies of children. All we're doing is we're giving.
Reply to this. Let that person in the back.
Yeah, no,
I think that person has more right to say something about this than we.
Yeah. Okay. So Beck, your thingy-mabobber did not download properly, and I couldn't upload it. Let me try one. Hold on. Let me try one more time. But last time it would not. I don't know what your formatting may. The way it downloaded may have been wrong. I don't know, but let me try. Let me try. Give me a second. I know I put it in that thing right here. Ooh. Okay, let me try this one more time. It's for some reason not wanting me to do it when I download it. I don't know if I need to retry anyways. And I don't have your old one, so we'll just do. I'm just gonna do this for the heck of it. Although this is not for you, but well, let's just do this for the
Why
heck of it.
the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Okay, how are you doing, Beck?
That's funny because I am so opposite of that. I love that one.
Yeah, no, and again, I'm not saying that you is. I was like, that's gonna be a fun thing for me to bring you in.
Damn, and it came out so good too. I'll try it again. I'll download it in a different format and try to send it to you.
Well, just send it to me once again, or maybe let me try to download it again or something. I don't know what happened. There's obviously a problem just with some thingy, the format. I don't know. Let me
see.
Yeah, good to see you back. Before we play this again, because I do want to play it back and have you respond to this, Beck. We got to play this.
What? What? Oh, it was in this shit.
All right.
Do you know the rest of that? Do you know the rest of that clip?
Where did this come from? It's Labrador or
It's
something.
it's Doberman.
It's Doberman.
Man.
Yes,
Doberman.
it's Doberman.
Yeah,
it's Doberman,
man,
homie. Because like,
yeah, man, my
you
dog
know,
got in my stash. I've been following him around for a week.
for a week, man, with a bag, and yeah, totally, yeah. I know that movie in and out, like just like Friday and a couple other movies. Like I know, like all
Friday's great. I love to get high and watch
Yeah.
Friday.
And Mallrats. That's another movie that I know from front to back, like every line in that movie because I watched it a gazillion
I don't think
times.
I've ever seen it.
Dude, you need to check out Mallrats. It's
Okay.
if you ever hung out at the mall as a mall rat, or you ever like learned the culture of mall rats, or the like, you know, the people that work there comparatively to
I
like
know
the
who
high
they
schoolers.
are.
Yeah,
I was
so
young
if
enough that we started the mall rats, man.
Yeah. So
I mean, I'm old enough. I was young.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what happened to me too. It's like me and my homies, we hung out there, and then I also worked there, and then so did my other friends, and blah blah blah. So like Mallrats, the movie from the 1990s, is fucking amazing because like it goes through the whole culture, and that's like one of the first times that like Jay and Silent Bob were in a movie that wasn't Clerks.
That's right. I forgot they were in that.
Yeah, and they like do some crazy shit in there where they try to like take over a thing, and then like Dick Dawson has a thing where he's like doing a TV show for a dating thing live in the mall, and like oh my Beavis, like if y'all have not seen Mallrats, go and check that out as soon as we get done with this. Anyways, so let's get into this, and before we get in this is all that we have to say is
oh my.
It's going to be a lot of that.
The idiocracy that comes out of this beep's mouth is horrendous. And once again, we already know how this works. And the only reason why she does this is because she makes a gazillion dollars being a she's pretty much whitewashed. She is a whitewash, but a black Republican that will go along with Nazis so they feel comfortable being Nazis, like, right? Oh, the black woman saying it, so it's okay if she says it's okay to.
She's doing it just so the white people like her. That's the only reason she's doing it.
And she's getting paid a gazillion dollars to be here. Where she's at, the only reason she has any of this is because she's working for Ben Shapiro on his channel, and then she's getting paid a lot of money, and blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. This is just a grifting game for her. Whatever they put on the prompter, she'll fucking say, because as soon as she says that line, the Nazis want her to say, cha-ching, cha-ching. Her kids get more money. Oh, now they get to go to private school. Oh, now she gets to do whatever the fuck she wants. She can fucking eat out fucking every fucking night or whatever.
There's people in backsling.
Yeah, I know.
How are
I heard-
Canadians born?
That's exactly what we're going to get to in just a second.
Yes.
And then we'll get more into the side of my chats because it looks like there's a couple more people. So before we get to that, though, we have to bring in our local. And that's our local witch.
Hi, Vila.
You're muted.
You're muted, honey. You muted yourself.
You were not muted. Now
Did
you're
not
muted.
unmute. There you go.
Yeah,
Now you're unmuted.
Lagging so much.
Yeah, StreamYard's not.
Oh no, I'm lagging
not
so much
playing.
at the moment. Like,
Go to your
it's still
icon.
playing the intro for me.
Vila, if you go to your
Yeah.
icon, it'll take a lot of off. Yeah, and then your voice will be fine if you're worried about it. Because the video takes more streaming
Processing.
power, processing power than
Yeah.
without. Yeah.
What we need to do is we need to upgrade Vila's computer is what we need to do. So
No,
we need to somehow
your
get her.
internet needs to be installed.
Oh, that's what it is.
She's
an
still-
Oh
upgrade
yeah,
she's still
internet.
there's
hijacking
no
her
point. I won't be in this
Okay,
place
okay.
anyway.
Yeah. So, anyways, Clockwork. I don't think we have an intro for you, so we're just gonna get to the other intros that we have, and of course, thank you very much, doing this for me. So, bringing in is our. Is how a Canadian is born.
So I got to come in with the correction, guys.
Yes.
Come in with the correction. It's not Doberman. It's Labrador. It's the reply.
Yeah, it was Labrador.
The reply
Was it
is,
Labrador?
It's mostly Maui Wowie, man, but it's got some Labrador.
Labrador in it, bro.
And she says, Labrador, I ain't never heard of that. Yeah, my dog ate my stash, man. I had to follow him around for 2 days to get it back. That's the next lines.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, totally.
Hey, I haven't watched that in like 30 years. The fact
Neither
that I
have I.
remembered it that closely is amazing.
Because
I was so high the last time I watched it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's bring in our next guest, and we'll just go. Here we go.
Although I guess
hold on
when it came up.
Hold on. I guess for this we can do for Clockwork. We can do.
Yeah.
So there we go. How are you doing, Clockwork?
Hey man, you've just ate more acid than I've seen anybody eat ever. I've seen that movie.
Been in my life, man.
What?
Oh my god, man, that was like a lot of drugs, dude. Like, yeah, out of the briefcase or whatever it was, right? That he, whatever.
They're getting pulled over. He says, "Here, eat this. Get rid of it." Oh, don't eat that, man.
There is somebody in the side chat that requires you to play a video.
Yeah. I'm almost there.
Because he knows Skits is there. We always know when Skits shows up.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes he doesn't notice immediately. So
Skits.
That's why he's got his sidekick.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I pay him the big bucks for. Hey Jasper.
That's why I get the big dick, not the big buck.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
I believe we did say hello to D. But then our Skitsima Crasher is here, and of course, our Skitsima Crasher has their commercial because they are our channel sponsor, and that is. And there is that. If anybody does a super chat or anybody becomes a member, please let us know. And or if somebody buys a shot, please let us know, because I try to monitor the side of my chats as much as possible, but when I'm running all this stuff with one monitor, I can't completely. I did buy today a new microphone, new boom mic arm that I use that's holding this, and a couple of new cords. So
my audio
favor,
Slim.
Yeah.
Turn yourself down just a touch because you are a little loud.
I'm a little bright.
Causing a little bit of an echo.
Well, it's part of the room that I'm in. But let me go ahead and look at this right quick.
Yeah, your mic is pretty loud though, so we don't want it to start going.
I can make myself not be bright. Oh
I
my
couldn't
goodness,
hear
that was
an
way
echo,
high.
but
Oh my.
what you What
Oh,
you
it's
might
so
be
much
thinking
better.
is an echo.
Yeah,
might be
I'm
you
so
hearing
sorry.
little one in the background singing.
No,
Oh, we
I
don't
was
mind
way
that,
too bright.
Vila.
Oh, okay.
Kids can
Yeah,
always
no,
sing.
no.
We
I
love
was
kids
way too
singing.
bright. After I
She
looked
should
at
be
my
in bed,
levels.
but like, yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, thank you for saying that, Beck, because I was way too bright after I looked at my equalizer. So, anyways, and one of the next things I'm going to do is I'm going to put some sound dampening in this room as well, so that it will be a little better on your ears, and there won't be as much echo. The problem is when you're inside of a spaceship, there's a lot of bouncing metal things that the sound bounces off of. So it makes the echo. But anyways, we'll blow on about that later. So anyways, let's go on with this. And then
and
Beck,
first say hi to Ox.
Hey Ox.
Hi,
If there's anybody else on Cinema Chat who wants to say hello to us, please do that. And if you want to just be a lurker, that's fine for us. Although if somebody gets gifted subs, you are a channel member, you will be popped up in there and we will see that you're here. So you might as well just tell us you're here now. Anyways, so we're going to play this and then we're going to let Beck tell us how horrible what this bitch just said is. And that's some nice pussy you got right there, Beck.
Thank you.
So
very soft. I love petting my pussy.
Yes, your pussy is very nice and calm and yeah.
That is because of women, which brings me to the greatest civil rights violation of our time, which is taking place right now, and that is transgenderism. And I'm going to make a very strong statement right now, and I mean it. It is worse than Jim Crow laws because we are mutilating the bodies of children.
Stop! Stop
that's
right
why,
there.
That's why I
Nobody
stopped.
does surgery on
Yeah,
children.
because Jim Crow laws famously were, not doing kids. Jim Crow laws famously only harm black men and women,
adults,
never black children.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. See, here's the problem, you guys. This is the kind of misinformation that causes shit like people dying and people killing people because they think trans people are doing surgery because apparently we're all surgeons now. We do surgery on fucking children. No. The only thing you can get done under the age of 18 is puberty blockers, and you can start your hormone therapy at 16 or 17 depending on the state you're in, your doctor and your parents' permission. You cannot you can't do anything, and most states make you go through therapy. You have to get a therapy statement saying you're not crazy. You have to live as a trans woman or male, man or woman, whatever, for at least a year. Some places are 2 years before you can even start hormone therapy. And by the way, you have to be 18. Carry on.
Yeah. So once again, thank you for saying
the youngest one. There's only been one noted surgery on a under 18, and that was a person of 17 years old, 17, and they had been receiving gender affirming care since the age of 11 or 12, but due to severe gender dysphoria. One case,
like they were trying to kill themselves, right? They were
wow, that's an epidemic.
Yeah. Sure. And then let's right quick just speak about numbers as well. There's no 0% of the population, point something of a not a whole number of a percentage, is people that are going through these processes. There's nil amount of the country that's actually going through this. There are people that are getting the therapy and blah blah blah, but that's nobody comparatively. And same thing with the sports. Hi, mama. Same thing with the sports.
That's
the
thing.
One in a gazillion.
Yeah,
that's the thing that's frustrating is they find these 1 or 2 trans people that were it was the most horrible thing I ever did in my life. Well, first of all, why the hell did you do it before thinking about it?
Well, and that's
that
the other
has
thing.
Nothing to do with being trans. That's because you're stupid.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
they always have the same story. Always the same story. Oh, I got on the internet and all the people told me, hey, you might be trans. So I made
Because
being
you
trans
feel
my
weird,
whole
you know.
identity. And I got the surgery and I went private and I paid for it myself. So basically, you skipped all the safeguards and are complaining.
Yeah, just like Ollie Man. That's what
You
Ollie Man
skipped
did.
the safeguard.
What?
That's
fucking
what Ollie Man
moron.
did. That douche nozzle, the wannabe transgender, and then they're transracial now, and they
Dude,
went
you
on.
realize you're saying my name, right?
Wait a minute.
You mean London or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told.
I didn't do
No. He's Ollie. He's Ollie something. Ollie, what's his name?
Ollie,
you know
Ollie
that.
London, wasn't it?
Ollie London. Yes, there we go.
Yeah,
There it is. Ollie
okay.
London. Ollie London is they were. I'm gonna say they went from male to female, and then a couple months later they went into being. Yeah, sure. It is way better,
Yeah,
probably the way to say it.
they're below human. They're below human.
They and sorry, Holly man, I did not mean to, but it's Ollie London to reiterate.
Yeah.
They went and now they said that they are trans species, and now they're went from white to Japanese. And
So they went from
hold,
Ollie London, gay white man, to
Yeah.
being Ollie London,
Can you hold
transracial
on a second?
Korean man who got surgery to make himself look more Korean, and even said he was going to get his dick shortened, so he was more authentically Korean. Famously
so-
known for stalking Jimin of BTS, then he became
No, he's a loser, for
transracial
sure.
Korean woman, being
Yeah.
Blackpink member of K-pop, and then
hold
he
on,
realized that he was not trans and went back to being Ollie London, British gay man.
Yeah, totally. So, anyways, go ahead, Clockwork, right quick before I fill in more of the gaps.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I need to smoke more pot and drink more beers to listen to this story.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
hear
like
you.
no,
And that's why I said that's why I said
completely cuckoo.
buy me a bit more of a shot. Yeah, dude, that's what sucks about like Hold on.
You're gonna drink. I'm gonna smoke all this pot right now.
I'm gonna smoke.
I can't smoke it all. I'll be passed out. So yeah.
But
I mean,
this is like
so. Hold on.
If I smoke
Hold on.
on the floor.
Right, hold on, right quick, Vila, and I will let you talk right after. You all are most of you are just figuring this out, except for like a couple of us. Dude, you know how insane it is that I actually researched this and I have to like read this and then go watch their interviews and go like delve into these idiots and then go, oh my God, did I really just read that this fucking weirdo who is a gazillionaire said that they don't want anybody else to transition because they didn't want to transition because they fucking, like Vila said, went to other countries and did stuff under they just were like, oh, I just want to get my dick tucked or whatever, and they just go to another country.
But you know what I think?
And then just go ahead before I say
they're going after money, man. It has nothing to do with whether their surgery was bad. They're already living as that person, so now there's just money.
Yeah, and now they're going on.
Ollie London, 100%.
London is now going on right-wing things, and he's making a gazillion dollars going on these interviews. That's how he's making his money.
Literally said he does it for attention. He needs the attention. He said that.
So let me ask you this:
people knowing his name,
let me ask you that.
Interacting with him is what boosted him so big.
Yes. Okay. So go ahead, Beck.
I knew that's what happened. My thing is, okay, so he had a surgery done. He had all the surgery done to be a he. Is that what we're at?
No.
No.
They were a he.
Male.
He was a male.
Yeah.
So he had surgery to become a woman,
but he did
hold
not.
Hold on.
He did not
you
get
both
top
can't talk
surgery,
at the same
only top
time,
surgery.
man. That drives
hold
me
on,
up
hold
the
on,
fucking wall.
Hold on, Vila. I got it. So he went from male to pretending to be female. I think it was top. But not bottoms. And then they wanted to be another race.
No, it's the other way around. Slim. He
It doesn't
did the
matter what
racial
order
thing
it came
first,
in.
then
It doesn't matter
then
what
the
order it
gender.
came in. It
Are
doesn't
you
matter what
sure?
order it came in.
Because that's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
saw.
really sure. I followed this before he became known on the right-wing media side.
Yeah, but we're talking about the trans stuff.
I
We're
knew
not
about
talking
him
about
when he
race
first
anyway.
went
So,
to Korea to get the surgery.
okay,
As
so
a
anyways,
theme? Okay,
so
anyways.
he was trying to change his race, then he decided to be
And
trans,
gender.
and then what happened, Slim?
Then they back-turned it pretty much, even though they still said they wanted to be not the same race or whatever the heck. And then they went on and saying that people that wanted to transition shouldn't do it because he made a mistake, because he rushed into it and went to another country and got it done before he had any kind of counseling. And that's what we're always trying to push. Go get
and
counseling.
that's the point.
You need to go through. That's what happened to me when I began wearing dresses in when I was 14 and I wore one to school. My parents sent me to counseling, and that's where I went through and I began trying to learn who I was. And I found out that I had body dysmorphia. But at the time in the 1990s, they didn't know what to do exactly with that. And we didn't actually, where I was, we didn't have puberty blockers or anything like that. So I was like one of the first in San Diego or around the Southern California that was going through some of this. And then, so I went through a lot of counseling, and that's
yeah,
one
no,
of the
I know what
basics.
you're
We just
saying.
need more. We just need more like that first. Hey, Cameron, it's wonderful to. I think I know who you. No, I don't. Okay.
I think he's one of the Tate simps that thought this was a positive stream, Snipe.
Oh, do you think we're... Oh, you're a Christian. Well, let's talk about it, buddy.
And
do you want
hail Satan.
to talk, like have a conversation? I have my own channel. We can talk about it.
Yeah, and hail Satan.
Invite to
Yeah.
the stream. Get him in here.
Yeah. You want to come in?
Well, I don't.
Are you on Discord?
Sure. Well, maybe we'll see. I don't know about. I don't like.
You don't
Damn
like
it! I was gonna say something really fucking funny.
Why don't you like gay
people? Go for it. Why do
I
you
don't
not
remember.
like people?
I don't remember. I'm drinking beer and smoking pot.
Okay. Anyways, so really quick, I want to say, so what is wrong with people being open with themselves and other things?
Oh no, not open.
How
What is
religious
wrong
are
with
you?
someone being honest about their own feelings? What is bad about that?
Because remember, homie, God made us LGBTQ. He's the one who did it to us, not us. You don't like the movement.
Well, but that's not the
Of
point.
course, you're Christian. God
I knew
made
you
us
were
this
Christian.
way, dummy.
I knew you were Christian, Cameron. That's not the point. I'm asking you why, not because the Bible said so. Why do you have an issue with gay people?
Yeah. Do you think we're
I mean,
cute?
the
Do you
Bible
see
doesn't
these
even
two?
actually say to have a problem with gay people anyway.
No, there's nothing in there. What the Bible does say is a man should not lie with a boy the same way that he does with a woman. That's the real translation, homie. No pedophilia. It does not say no gay stuff, homie. So you don't know. Go read your Bible, homie. All of us have done this. I got molested in Christian school. Why did God let that happen? Why did God let another man molest me in Christian school while I was underage?
Hold on. Let's not rant because we're trying to talk to him here. Hold on. It's not a sin though.
Yeah, exactly. We just told you.
That's the point. It's not in the Bible, buddy. That's what pastors. Hold on. Please don't do that. Please don't talk over me right now. I'd appreciate that.
But Vila,
sin whatsoever, for one. Two, that is the same. You had a problem with the LGBT community, not
Vila.
Sorry, what you want to say back?
Well, I got to remember where I was.
I know. I'm sorry.
So
I'm sorry.
I remember where I was.
The point
Well, I
is.
remember where I was. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
The point is, Cameron. Yeah. Chapter and verse, buddy. We got you. The point is that pastors for years have put that into the Bible, and it has been said that way incorrectly for so long that all of Christianity, all of these religions are like, oh, you know, it's wrong. It's not what it says, bud. I hate to tell you, it is not in the Bible. My brother is a theist. My brother is a theist. He is rewriting the Bible. He is translating it back to Hebrew and ancient Greek and then back into English and correcting all the mistakes. It does not say that. This is from bad translations and hearsay and pastors handing down their rhetoric from one generation to the other. Now, I'm not saying you're totally wrong about your religion. Hell no. If you love your religion, you do it, buddy. Whatever makes you happy. Just like LGBTQ people.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I'm glad you're here, Cameron, because you're going to learn some things, because all of us actually here have.
Oh, you're Catholic.
Oh,
you
so that's
Catholic?
even.
Yeah.
Sex is only for
better.
reproduction. Premarital sex is a sin. Well,
Yeah,
then don't
except
have
for-
premarital sex. You'll be fine.
Well, and not just that, but like, look at all the fucking Catholic priests that sucked off little boys or did other things to young children. Why did God let that happen? Just like things happened to me when I was younger. Why is he okay with that? But somehow not, you know, like if God is so strong, why does it let all these weird things happen to us? Once again, I'm going to say this before we get here and go further. If there is an intelligent being that made this is the worst game in the world. This is the shittiest game. God damn it.
Then
I
he
would pay
shouldn't have
gazillion-
given everybody. I'm sorry, Slim. I have to say
No,
this.
go.
If God was so against it, Shane, why did he give you free will? He gave you free will and then said, never mind, here's my rules. Now, why would a God do that? Because that's not what happened.
And not just that,
not
but
the way it is, man.
God makes it so that most babies don't get born. Most women will die during pregnancy. Now that we have modernization of medicine, that doesn't happen exactly. If God was so awesome and great, why did it make birth so fucking hard? Why did it kill so many babies and so many other things? And then our hormones,
One
our
question quickly on this
hormones.
thing, what he's just said.
He said it's called free will because he needs to give us a choice. We have to choose him. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So
let me ask you a question, Cameron. Do you have an all-loving and forgiving God? Simple question.
And why is it
Is your
him?
God all-loving and forgiving? I know
And
you're going to say
obvi-
yes. So
Yeah, and obviously not.
Let's
Why would
move
the
on
ark?
from there. So God forgives all sins.
Except
correct?
for.
Hold on. I'm on a roll.
Well,
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah.
God forgives all sins.
All right,
Hold on.
let me
He's
mute.
going to say yes. So here's the thing, buddy. When the day comes, if all of us are wrong, and your Bible says this, I can stand before God and say, you know what? I'm sorry I was wrong. And he's going to say, go in and forgive me. So why in the hell would I want to live a life written with rules written by someone else when in the end I can just say sorry if I'm wrong? You're wasting your life, bro.
Hold
Go
on.
enjoy it. You only get the one.
So before we need to get actually into the substance of this.
right, can I
Anyways,
make my
so
point
once again,
quickly?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cameron.
So
Yes,
you
Vila, I'm
say that God has given us free will, and it is God who gave us free will to do as we choose. So you think you are better than God by saying that you and what you force on people and what you want is better than God. God gave us free will knowing that we may choose him or may not choose him. And you're saying that you know better than God's divine plan for every single person and that you should force it on people.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's blasphemous to say that you know better than God's divine plan.
Exactly. And really quick, that's not how it works. In your heart and not your mouth only. Well, sure, but what he says is what a thingamabobber. How do I know that I'm actually doing something wrong? Anyways, you know how much fun it's going to be when I get to go and talk to God and ask him why he let so many things horrible happen to me when I was very, very young, and that turned me into
I'd like
this
to know
weird
that.
being that wants to question this. And God made me in his image. That means God's
Okay, so
gay.
Cameron says they're
That
not
means God's
forcing
bi.
anyone. So you do not vote then. You do not vote and vote for people with religious
He's a kid. He's a kid.
ideologies
This is
who
a little
in
kid.
turn use their to force religious doctrine.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, sure. Okay, how?
Well,
if you
wait a
don't mind
minute.
us-
Wait a minute, Cameron. We were all born in his image. And if all of us were born in his image and he made us all, if he's against gay, then why did he create us and why are we gay? And by the way, where
or
was
bi
God
or-
when I got raped by 7 different men before I hit 24 years old?
That's what
Where
we're
was
yeah,
God
again,
when my
again,
child
again.
was molested for 15 fucking years? Where was God?
God is.
You know what? My
God's a
child
weak
went
bitch.
to church every fucking goddamn
Yeah,
Sunday
yeah,
with
yeah,
their
yeah.
grandmother and prayed, and that's what they got. So you know what?
Of course he says this. It's a choice. He says it's a choice to be
Yeah,
gay.
that's why
Yeah,
at 5
yeah.
years old, I told my mother I should have a penis.
Yeah,
Because
hold on.
we're taught that.
Hold on, Cameron. You just called yourself out. You just called yourself out as being gay, homie, because you have those thoughts and you think it's not. You think that we shouldn't have those, but that's what you're saying, and we know that you're having them, homie. So, once again, how old are you, kid? I'm 42. There are people here that are older than us. We know way more than you do. We've been writing the Bible and we've been going through this fucking theist bullshit for a gazillion years, homie. You are the young one here. Yeah, you're so young as fuck, homie. You're 33. Everybody here is older than you. We've been doing this for a gazillion years. I've been doing these streams for a gazillion years.
I have to say something, Slim.
Go
Okay,
ahead, yep.
so hold on a second.
I'm
He
holding
said,
on.
That's wild. Who were you hanging around? Well, my 2 brothers when they were molested. Hold on, were molested by our priest at our at the fucking Catholic Church.
Yeah.
The rest of the people I was hanging around were Catholics and people in the military, but they were all godly people. They all had crosses on their necks because I remember it hanging in my face while they were raping me.
Exactly,
So
homie.
that's who I was hanging around, buddy.
Again, it's not LGBTQ LMNOP people that are causing people to be gay. The only time I ever felt comfortable was around those type of people. Everybody in the community. When I was being molested, when I was having other things happening to me, which was male and female, having people do things to me without consent. That is the problem here. And your Bible does not make it so that we're safe. Actually, it says in the Bible that it's okay to molest people underage as long as they're of a different race, and then you can make them your slave, and you can take the slavery of their kids and do whatever they want and never let them go. If they're of your race, and in 7 years you can let them go. Other than that, you get to keep doing whatever you want to them forever.
Okay, and one question, like, what about nature? Why
I
is
was
there
not
transgenderism
molested
in
or
nature?
touched until I was an adult, you dumbass.
I was
just
I
told
was
you.
when I was a kid.
And I'm actually a cis straight woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What
Well, I'm
verse
a
is
cis
that,
male.
buddy? If you don't know what verse that is, then you need to go read the Bible, you dumb cunt. It's not my fault that you don't know what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute, you were citing verse and blah blah blah. You don't know? You should know where
You
that
don't know
is in
what
your
I'm talking-
Bible. You're a Catholic.
Yeah, you should. Well, the only problem with Catholics is. Go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry.
But like, why is all of nature sinning then and being transgender and gay?
Every animal species pretty much has the fun whatever
like,
they want.
it's like the mistake that's made in Finding Nemo. As soon as the mom dies, the dad turns into a female.
Yeah, exactly.
Transgenderism in the world. Yes, we are
Ox,
animals. We are mammals.
Okay, Cameron, if you
Ox,
say
don't you ban our toy. We're having fun.
Well, I know. Hold on. I'm gonna say this one
We're
time.
all animals, goofball.
I know, but he did use an R word. If you keep
Yes, you are.
saying If you keep saying things, we will eventually. But no, you are our play toy right now, Cameron. Again, you don't know how this world works because you've not been here long enough to know what we do with streams. You're actually making this a lot more fun for us. We could be talking
we're gonna
about
get so many
entertained-
views.
No, we're totally, dude, there's 15 people watching right now. Like, literally, you're making it so we're having a lot more fun. And let me say hello to everybody real quick, because
buddy.
we had our lovely Surface here. How are you doing?
Sir.
We have Cosmic Kyle here. So how are you doing? If there's anybody else who's new, just
And you better be nice to him because that's my best friend. He's like my little brother. So nobody mess with him.
No. Yeah, as long as you watch your language, then we'll keep playing with you just like cats do with a mouse. Because a kid, you don't understand what's going on here. And we have the reader opinion. Yes, we're bringing in everybody. Oh my gosh, this is amazing that everybody's going to be here, kid. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. And kid, you don't even know what you're getting into. This is a world of pain you don't want to be in. And
well, that I like you for, Cameron. You can help the shit on Tate here in a minute.
But you picked the wrong fight with us, because we actually, for us being atheist and agnostic and blah blah blah, we're actually really theologists. We've gone through a lot of this crap, and just like Beck said, his brother does that for a living, is to talk about this, and we actually know
that's his whole thing. He is he's literally has big sheets of paper and is rewriting the Bible in simple calligraphy.
And I have read the Bible in multiple different languages to see if translation was not correct. Learning Latin is not fun, homie. Let me tell you, bro. Fucking, it sucks balls.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, it's not fun. So, have you ever read Cameron? Have you ever read the Dead Sea Scrolls? Have you gone through the whole thing and read all of the Dead Sea Scrolls? Most people have not, because there's a gazillion of them.
We are not Satanists. No.
And
by the way, the Satanists. Oh well, yeah, actually, Slim is. And by the way, all the Satanists I know are really, really nice people, and they have a church they go to. And it's not about Satan, dude. It's literally about not praising your God.
Once again, Cameron,
literally Satanism says to not rape
money
people
every year. To like helping children and everything. They're the best people. They help.
So hold on, real
churches do.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick. So yes, if you've never looked up the 21 rules of the Satanic Temple, you need to look that up, homie, because all it says is do not hurt people, do not hurt children. Make sure that you do whatever you want without hurting other people. Go look up the 21 rules that we have for the Satanic Church. I go travel around the country doing shows for them. And again, we do not believe in Satan, because God and Satan are fucking fake. It's just like fairies, leprechauns, Tooth Fairy, and Santa. It's fucking fake, homie. Go ahead, Beck. Yep.
Oh shit! Did I just lose it? Fuck.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You already lost it.
I waited too long. Go ahead.
Everybody put Hail Satan in the side chat.
No, that's what not even Satanism. That's the Wiccan Reed, you idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said,
I remember what I was going to say.
They don't know. Yeah.
I remember what I was going to say real quick before we actually get into the Tate shit.
Yeah.
So, how did I lose it again? What the fuck is wrong? I am so ADD.
You're a loser.
Hey. More pot. You need more pot.
Hold on. Okay.
You know what? You're right, Ollie.
Hold on. Before I start this,
when it comes to more pot.
I would worship.
I would believe in the Gee if he didn't make it so that I lost so much mentally when I was younger. And then, do you know how much fucking indoctrination your religion does to people to make them so they don't learn? That's why there's flat earthers here, because motherfucking flat earthers all fucking believe that Genesis is fucking correct, dude. They're all algorithm. I mean, not algorithms. They're all fucking stories. They're all made to set up to be fables to give you a lesson in life. They're not supposed to be fucking real stories, you idiot.
There is a quote by Jesus. I just remembered. There's a quote by Jesus He's talking to two guys, and he said he's talking about going up to heaven. And he's talking to two of his apostles, and he said, "Bring her with." And they said, "We cannot because at this time because she's female." And he says, "Then make her a male." That's what I was trying to think of.
There we go.
So Jesus said that. So you're telling me Jesus is wrong? Excuse me?
Can I
go.
Okay, never mind. Fuck it.
No, go.
Go.
I thought a long time ago that Slim would probably look good in a dress, depending on the type of dress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I go around preaching the Necronomicon. Nobody really believes me, but hey, it's my thing. It's what I do.
Yeah, well, we have the spaghetti monster.
And it's okay to have a sex change, Cameron, because you just said Jesus isn't wrong about anything. Then it's okay to change your sex.
Yeah.
So you just literally just thank you. Thank you for proving you're wrong for me.
Ooh, and you know what? I that gets me hard when people call me a degenerate. No, I get kind of hard when people call me that. So just call me that
Talk
again.
to me.
This is why. This is seriously why I turned away from any idea of vanity or Catholicism so young.
Yeah.
Because I could not understand how people could act so morally superior. How they could feel it's okay to. You entered into our space. You insulted us first, thinking all of us were in fact queer, which you don't even know. You've just assumed.
Exactly.
You can be okay with queer culture, queer rights, and not be queer for a start. And then you've entered here, shoving it down our throats. As if this is what you're saying gay people do to you lot. That's
I like
not
when you do
it.
that to me.
You act
That's
morally
what I like when you do to me,
superior.
Vila.
Yet it literally says pride is wrong. That you should not judge other people. Take the plank out of your own eye before you take the splinter out of someone else's.
Yeah.
Can you
I
please
think
highlight
you
Ox's
need
message, Slim?
to actually work
This
on your
one?
doctrine, and this is self-worship to you. You coming
Is
in
that
here
the
and proselytizing is your own form of self-worship.
You
That
know
is
what,
sinful.
Cameron?
You
Hold on.
should meditate
Yeah,
on your
well,
belief.
hold on.
And go
hold on.
find solace somewhere else in an echo chamber, because that's clearly all you
Well,
want.
see, Cameron is like the flagellists, right? They flog themselves in the back to hurt themselves because they like the pain and suffering, because they think that through the pain and suffering they are getting further to God. And so he's here trying to pretend that we are against him so that he can feel like, oh, this is exactly what Jesus was talking about when people say that people are gonna be against you and you're going to be I don't remember the word off the top of my head because I'm a little drunk. But anyways, Beck, will you read this for us and then we'll get further down into this? Because Cameron, all of this
says,
go ahead.
Jesus said,
you up.
"Look, I will guide her to make her male
on.
so that she too may become a living spirit resembling you males. For every female who makes herself male will enter the kingdom of heaven."
Well, there you go then.
Guess where I'm going, buddy, and I don't have to pray.
So prove us wrong. That's not
Because
in the
I know you
Bible.
didn't know, Cameron, but I'm trans.
And
so
yeah, and there's a lot of us who've gone.
Oh yeah, they probably not figured that one out yet.
No, of course they hadn't, because they are not smart enough to figure that out.
Not to bring any trans person down, but like, I think you're the one that I've ever seen that, like, if you wouldn't have not told me, I would have never figured it out.
You know how crazy it was to see you go from from before and now. It's insane, brother. But I love that you were you now. But it was crazy that first time you were like, "Hey, what's up? I'm back from," but I'm like, "What the motherfuckity fuck?" But hell yeah, bro. Like I'm like. I'm glad that you get to be whatever you want to be now, and we have these conversations with these people. So, Genesis, Well, let's have
1,
somebody
3
else
through
read
5.
this.
On the
Go
first
ahead,
day,
Beck.
God created light, then separated light and darkness. Genesis 1, 14 through 19. The sun, which separates night and day, wasn't created until the fourth day. That is literally the first contradiction in the Bible, as far as I can remember.
Yeah, people don't. Again, this is not supposed to be literal.
And there's lots of them.
And
Oh, yeah,
Cameron,
it's
do you,
not
do you
to be
He's
literal.
just said that he
There's
should
so
cut his
many.
dick off. Yeah.
God damn.
The
I've been trying
I'm
to
not
like
saying you
15
should,
minutes.
Cameron.
hold
If
on,
you like
I've
hold
been
on.
trying for
You
like
like
15 minutes.
Go,
Oh, I'm
go,
sorry.
go,
Go ahead, Rex.
please,
I'm sorry.
please go.
Rex. Yeah.
Okay, let me blow my nose. Because Jesus Christ. But you know what existed before the light? The darkness. And what existed in the darkness? Who the fuck knows? That's why I preach the Necronomicon.
And
Cthulhu,
you know
wait.
what? No, keep going.
No, it's just Cthulhu, wait.
Yeah, no. My favorite thing is the darkness, because when in the darkness, when you're having an orgy, you can stick whatever you want in anybody's hole and you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you're
it's
not
way more
exactly
fun.
sure.
Is that not the darkness we're talking about? Oh, sorry, never mind. I keep forgetting.
Hey,
the
it's
orgy
all
thing.
encompassing darkness. However you
All
wanna look
holes.
at it. Yeah, the
Hey,
whole thing.
Hey, all hoes feel the same exactly when you're in the dark. You know, you just got to if you use enough lube there, if you know what I mean.
The thing
Well,
that
you know-
always hits me the most, is like
My
okay,
dick. Oh,
if okay, that one hits me slightly harder. Yeah, your dick. I know. No, but like, okay, I come from the viewpoint that God doesn't exist. Okay, but I also add, if he would exist, he would be evil.
Yeah.
Only look at the kill count of God.
He's
and
definitely not good.
Satan in the Bible.
Satan has only killed
Satan-
21 people in the
about
Bible,
Yahweh.
or 0, and Gee killed a gazillion and a half people in it. The God killed everybody on earth. And remember how y'all fuckers think that God is anti-abortion or is pro-life? Give me just 1 second, Beck. Just give me one more
It's
second.
fine. I'm just waiting.
Yeah. God killed every pregnant woman and every baby, every infant on earth, because he got mad that people weren't doing what they wanted or whatever the fuck he wanted. If he was fucking so powerful, why did he not make us do whatever he wanted before he killed the dinosaurs, before he killed fucking all these other things? 3 catastrophes, 4 time-ending fucking changes happened throughout earth before the fucking humanoid species and Neanderthal and a couple other hominid species came into existence. Why did that all happen, motherfucker? If God was so powerful and so amazing, why did he make them first and then make us in his image and then told us they feel like guilt? Why didn't the dinosaurs feel guilt, you weirdo? Okay, go ahead, Beck. Go. I'm done.
Okay, let's think about this. So let's say God creates us, right? Puts us here so we all grow and get intelligent so he can use us for what? There's only 2 reasons that you would put people in the middle of a dead solar system.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, you're going to put them there to protect them. No, to protect them. So no one else can get to them. That I can appreciate until we can grow and thrive and get technology. Awesome. Thanks, God, if you did it. Here's the problem, though. Why would you do this? Now, 1, you're trying to repopulate your society. 2, you're fighting a war and you need more soldiers. I think it's number 2. If God exists, I don't think he's a god. I think he's more like in the middle of a war and he needs more people to die for him.
Yeah.
So good luck getting me in that. Good luck getting me to go up there, motherfucker.
Sure. So right quick, I want to say before we get into this, because fucking, when these theologists say that the Big Bang was from nothing to another thing. No, that's not how it worked. There was the things, and then they all got together, and then it made another thing. So it's an expansion, a collapsing, an explosion, or a thing that goes out again that slowly makes a thing that collapses in on itself. This has been going on a gazillion and a half times. Nothing came from other things. This has been around forever. So really quick, before we get started with these clowns, and look, I found 3 fucking triangles. So this has got to be Illuminati. right? I found the 3 triangles inside the. Never mind. I have to always have fun with this bullshit.
Well,
For a while.
I've got a question for you,
Go ahead.
Slim.
Go
I've got a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Before I get to the last thing, before we start this bullshit.
How much do you actually know about physics and cosmology?
I mean, I'm an idiot, but.
Well, I mean, I'm just asking. It's not an accusation.
My stepdad did. He did work with like recording the stars, and he had these weird, crazy telescopes that you could like do these things, and you could take a photo. And I mean, he was taking astrophotography when I was a teenager. My stepdad made unmanned sea vehicles for the Navy to go pick up planes that crashed inside the ocean. So, and I was building, I was, give me one more second. I was building PCs at 14 years old because he could. Okay.
Sorry.
He could.
Okay, well, I mean, when I was a little kid, like 5, 6 years old, I was fascinated by dinosaurs. And then my parents got me a telescope. It was cosmology from there on out. So what you just said about the universe coming from like something else. Okay, let's say we had another universe that was full of black holes, supermassive black holes, like the ones at the middle of the Milky Way.
And that's what happens.
They all
when you
decide
get
they
around
want to collide together and create another universe. And that's where we came from.
Yeah. Okay. So now I know you're a troll. You're just trolling us now. I totally
That's
know
what
you're
I
a
was
troll now,
about to
motherfucker.
say.
You literally are
Science.
a troll.
It seems that
Oh,
he's a
Kevin,
hoe.
I thought you meant me.
Hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Give me one more. Hold on. Give me one more second.
Oh, yeah,
Cameron,
no.
you fucking. Hold on. Cameron, you fucking trolled us. Good on you. God damn it, you're a fucking good troll. I don't know, but you are troll. I know now you're
You are a
trolling us,
good
motherfucker.
hoe, mate.
You are a
Little
good
tip though, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Make
I'll
sure
tip
you
my hat
don't
to you,
do it
motherfucker.
on the page that you've got things like your sister's wedding on, where we can see that they are outdoors and not being married by a male priest. That gave it away that you're not Catholic.
Yeah, good on you, homie.
Well,
Yeah,
his
no,
sister
we
may
know
not
you
be.
are. No, we totally know you are, homie, because like at this point, we've been doing this for so long, and if you're not, you're an idiot. You are the idiot if you don't realize you're trolling us at this point, because literally you're that dumb. Anyways, let's blow on.
Wait, does he not know we're all trolls in our own way? Does he not fucking know that?
Well, that's exactly
okay,
what
on
this
to Tate.
But that's exactly what this is we are trolls in ourselves. We're here to just fuck with everybody else while we're going through this idiocracy. But what have to do with you, idiot? Do you not know that what you just said? You did not make any. Anyways, good one, Cameron. You trolled us. That was great.
He gets half a thumbs up.
You get almost anyways. Yeah, no, that's exactly how we know you're more trolling us. Right after you say you ain't trolling, then you notice that one of us has that flag. And okay, let's blow on to this. Let me go here and take this away.
Has anything to do with being a troll? Oh my god, guys, queer people can't be trolls. Oh.
Yeah. No. We get it over here. You know what I'm saying? That's why we top G, because I got so many Bugattis in my fucking garage. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know I'm fucking awesome, because I got Bugattis. I got all these women that are sitting in my dungeon, and then I make them do all the sex porn stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't even got to work. All I got to do is put my hand like that, and then I just sit here and just let Tucker Carlson tell me what's up. So, anyways, here we blow. Cameron, you're cute. Thank you for being our troll for today. You're amazing for being our troll. I literally need.
What are you charged with? That's a really good question. I'm charged with being the head of an organized criminal group, which is in charge of recruiting girls to make TikTok videos to steal the money from the TikTok views.
Recruiting girls to make TikTok videos and stealing the money. So it's really a financial crime?
It looks that way, and it's very interesting because
and
the
that's
girls
what you
who
did,
they've
homie.
identified to add to the file are saying that we're not victims of anything.
He's changing the wording.
but the
He's
state
changing
believes
the
it's true,
wording.
and the state thinks
Yeah,
that
but
I,
it's still like
as a
that's what he's
35-year-old
doing. He
man,
was
woke
doing
up.
it.
I was already.
He's saying TikTok views, but it was actually on porn websites that he was making them be on there for like 12 hours a day. They barely got breaks. They couldn't have their phone. He smacked them around a bunch. He choked the fuck out of a couple of them, and we have like audio tape of that. And so, anyways, keep blowing on.
Oh, what?
Extremely financially successful. I was already.
What?
No, I just came out of something to tell to our Catholic troll. Love thy neighbor.
Turn thy cheek.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Bend over and
Hold
spread
on.
thy
Love
cheeks.
thy neighbor. Do not judge because that's God's job. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I forgot
don't-
about all that.
Don't throw the first stone. I mean, there's so many. Again, homie, you're an idiot. You think that we don't know the fucking Bible better than your punk ass? No, dude, like literally, like I've been in Christian school my whole entire life. I got kicked out of Christian high school for finger banging a chicken chapel, homie. Yeah, and God didn't kill me. I still fucking am here, and I'm here. Why didn't God fucking strike me down in the name of his fucking word because I was doing wrong things in his fucking church? Why? Because he lets fucking that happen when men are screwing little boys.
He let the priest try to finger bang my brothers.
And then once again, God likes to watch. Cameron, if you don't know that, go have sex. He wants to watch you fuck
just judged us
somebody.
by saying that our movement is evil and wrong. That is literally a judgment, bro.
Yeah, and where
That
does
just is.
that say in the Bible? Where does that say in the Bible? Show me that it says what we're doing.
Because it doesn't.
Like you say,
No, it
why
doesn't.
be against Tate? Well, why would we be against Muslim
You keep cutting.
extremists? Why would we be against any extremists? Because you and your belief about queer people is harmful. That's why we're against it. It actively causes pain and suffering to people.
And people
Right?
people to get
Tate
harmed, to be hurt,
causes
to be
pain
murdered.
and suffering to people.
Yes,
The same
exactly.
people he claims to help. The same as the Catholic Church.
Our movement is causing pain.
How?
Your movement is causing death, bro. Your movement is causing death. Death. People are killing themselves because of people in your community.
Yes. People are not
Pain?
unaliving themselves because of that. Siren, hello. And totally exactly.
No, those people are choosing on their own to do whatever they want to their bodies. And if they end up disfiguring them and they're unhappy, then they should have went through the right protocols that are listed in the LGBTQIA++ two-spirited community
Wait.
that
Yeah,
says that you
wait,
need to
wait.
do therapy
Hold on,
and
wait,
everything else. If they're skipping
hold on.
those, that's their problem.
Hold
They're
on.
stupid.
Yeah.
Just because you think that we're disfiguring our bodies does not mean that. Just because I got my tongue split, just because I did all these things in my body, I'm not disfiguring it. I'm making myself more comfortable in my own skin so that I can keep existing without feeling suicidal, homie. Otherwise,
Okay, Cameron.
go
Okay,
ahead.
Cameron.
And then
I got
1 second.
how many
Yeah,
how
Rex,
many
hold on.
teenage Christian girls aren't cutting themselves?
Yeah, and go ahead, Rex.
Do you think Slim Cyborg is not a real cyborg right now? You would be fucking wrong, Cameron. You would be totally fucking wrong about that.
Look them up on the Tickum Talks. And
How many
literally
do you
Go ahead.
actually have, Slim?
I have an LED implant, I have a microchip, I have a temperature sensor, I have a microchip and LED, I have 2 magnets, I have 30 silicone implants in my body as well. So yeah, dumbass, you came into a thing called Slim Cyborg. I'm literally a cyborg.
He is literally a cyborg, and now the next thing he's going to say is all those are marks of the beast. That's exactly what
yeah. And hail Satan, because Satan
Yeah,
is
like
way
we-
more fun
Cameron.
than God is.
Cameron, you've got a video of you on your YouTube gambling. Jesus is against gambling. It says in the Bible not to gamble. You're at the casino ready for sports betting and roulette.
You
Don't
fucking
make me
worthless
laugh,
hypocrite.
Dila, when I'm taking
Hey,
your
Ox,
coat.
Ox, ban him. We're done. Ban him. We're gonna move on with our lives.
and
and talk
so
about
and
Tate
so
ban
yeah,
him.
the mark of the beast. Hail Satan. And again, you think that 666 is the mark of the beast. It's actually 616. It was a wrong translation from one language to another. And again, the Bible couldn't even get the pyrite. How?
That's gambling, bro. It's against the Bible. Read your Bible, man.
Oh, look, the Bible couldn't even get the fact that birds are birds and kind of reptilish, and bats are bats, which are mammals. They said that it was the same thing.
I bet you believe in kinds, Cameron. I bet you believe in kinds, which is
And
not
anything in the water is a fish. Anything that lives in the water is a fish.
What kind is a platypus? What kind is that?
Exactly, and we do, and what Cunt Hoban the other day was like, seahorses don't prove evolution. No, motherfucker, that's exactly what proves evolution. They somehow get the women to have eggs, and then it gets transported where they put in the thing, and they put it in the thing. And you want to know why they do that? Is because they can get more babies out faster. The thing that can make a gazillion babies faster and faster is going to be the evolutionary winner. We're clueless, dude.
Well, do you know why seahorses look like they do?
We're clueless. You just asked if you were allowed in a casino as a Catholic.
Hold on. Go ahead, Rex, right quick.
His band invented electronica. He's delusional.
Hold on. Let Rex go right quick, and then I'm going to go over this, and then blah blah blah.
Okay, fair enough. The seahorse looks like it does because it hangs on to seaweed types in the ocean, and they look like that seaweed type, so they're disguised, basically.
Yeah.
It's like the predator. They just vanish into the background. So that's
And Cameron, are you an idiot? There actually are churches that you can fucking gamble in, you fucking weirdo. Are you dumb? You don't know that there are fucking like what? You're a little kid. Your brain is so small, and you've not gone through existence long enough to even try to debate us, homie.
The age they said
Look it up.
How many Catholic churches do bingo? It's a form of
gambling.
That's what I'm saying. There's gambling in most churches.
So again, you're wrong.
You're an idiot.
You guys are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Here's the thing: you can say we're horrible people, but what we say we stick to. We don't waver. We don't change. We don't fucking go against our own fucking morals.
You're a great troll.
We have more morals than most of you guys.
You're an awesome troll.
You're over here
Our moral.
excuse me a moment. Pieces of shit, but we're not chasing after you guys doing it.
Go ahead, Rex. Right
Excuse
quick.
me a moment.
Go
Are
ahead.
morals and ethics the same thing?
What
let
I
me get a
classify
beer
those
and take
for
a hit
y'all.
off the bowl. Why do you think about that?
Hold on. Let him answer that, because we don't need to answer that. It's him. Anyways, I'm gonna give 20 more seconds to whoever wants to say something right quick, and then we keep blowing on.
And like you say, you're better because you've got your morals from the Bible. But is somebody who's better, the person that helps somebody just to help somebody, or the person that helps somebody to gain something from it, or is
Wait a
afraid
minute.
of
Is he
punishment?
pulling in ironic? Is he pulling in ironic right here?
I think so.
Like who's better? The person that just helps
Is
people?
it?
Wait, you came in here saying that you're better than us because we aren't God loving or whatever for the whatever. There's
no.
straw
To be
manning.
fair, he did not specifically say that he
Sure,
was better
okay.
than anybody else. He said
No,
his
no, no,
religion
no,
is the
no.
right way to go. So he did not claim it for himself, to be fair.
No, but that's literally what all the things he says means. That's why. That's how they work.
Yeah.
I know that. I said he
say,
did not
I don't
specifically
hate you,
say that.
I hate the sin. Well, the sin is me. That is my personality. Like what?
Yeah,
we
so
don't
anyways-
hate you.
No
We hate your
sense.
religion.
Jesus. Yeah, well, we hate the extremism that people use for religion. That's what we hate. We don't care about religion, but the weirder that you are and the more that you make us feel like that you're pushing it and taking away my rights because you don't believe that I get to have rights because I'm LGBTQ or I'm a cyborg or I don't feel normal in my own skin does not make it so that your religion gets to tell me that I can't do whatever I want to make sure that I don't want to commit suicide. Anyways, look at the clown that we have in front of us. Anyways, let's keep blowing on because
let's go with
we just need to keep going.
Guys, later, I got to get out, so I'll talk to you all later.
Okay.
Love you, Ollie.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll see you, Ollie. Thank you for being here. Let's keep blowing on.
Already a father. I was already very well known. I had no financial motivation. I have no criminal
Oh,
record.
hey,
It's not my
doorknob
personality
head.
profile, but I woke up at the age of 35 and decided to make girls do TikTok to enrich myself with the pennies that I would earn from TikTok views.
So in the United States, I think the belief is that you were charged with human trafficking.
Yeah, that's human trafficking because what you do is you force a girl to work against her will for financial gain.
And that's what you did, motherfucker. You literally did that.
Girls do TikTok. Some girls I know who they found who say they're not victims have TikTok accounts.
How do you force someone to do TikTok videos?
I guess the prosecutor's gonna have to explain that, isn't he?
You didn't let people out of fucking little rooms and you made them go and stream for hours and hours a day without giving them water and food, barely, and not letting them have their own devices to be able to do whatever they want. You literally just made them fucking like post something like constantly on different platforms promoting your Hustler University, you dumb cunt. Literally, that's what you did, and that is fucking slavery. That's when you enslave somebody, not letting them do things and causing them to work and not giving them access to things they need in between that shite.
Well, Slim, I could say something totally controversial right now, but it probably get your stream taken down. No, I don't want to get your stream taken down. It sounds like a California religion that has cropped up in the last few decades. I mean, I guess, I don't know, how long has it been long?
Since Heaven's Gate?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
The cupboard
Cupboard.
man. The cupboard
No,
man
no.
with the tin
Yeah.
cans has been about since the 80s.
No, I'm talking about Dianetics.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dianetics.
cupboard
Oh,
man
from
with the tin
fucking
cans.
no.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
No.
Oh, Navy.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
The
as
cupboard
fuck.
man with the tin cans.
But I guess the the thingy. I get. Yeah. I get. Yeah. They're kind of like tin cans, but not really.
Well, you don't want to talk about.
No,
you
they're
don't
not. No, they're not anymore. They're actually made out of these solid
not
like
anymore.
spheres. They're solid
But in the
spheres
80s
now.
they
They're
were.
not tin
The
cans.
first iterations were, which is hilarious.
Sure.
His name's Hubbard.
But yeah, and it's just it goes off electrical pulses that kind of like ebb and flow. Just kind of like what's it called when you
Hubbard went to the cupboard. To find
and he
himself a
pulled
tin
out it.
can.
Anyways, it's just like
fuck is
the whatever test that they can't use in court cases anymore, where you get hooked up to all the stuffs and then the thingy-mabobber moves around and
Holograph.
It's not.
yeah. It's
really not.
No, and then that's what I'm getting at is the polygraph is just like the L. Ron
thieving
Hubbard
things.
holding
Yeah,
thing,
I know
the
what you're talking
Ethans.
Polygraph.
It's
Polygraph
it's
only measures stress.
No, it's not polygraph.
well,
it's a thieving test. It's
well,
some kind
again,
of
they're
weird
all kind of like the
fucking-
same.
Yeah,
they're
it's
all
some kind of weird
So,
test you take before you do it. Yeah.
It tests the body's electromagnetivity and the sweat in your hands that interrupt the connection to the cans with the electromagnetivity of the body. So I really got into watching a load of documentaries about Scientology and stuff.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, but the thing is,
I've
if
been
you're
following.
if you're sweating,
That's
there's
the
salt
most
on your
evil
hands.
religion.
That is a conductor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all
exactly. That's how it
pseudoscience.
works.
Obviously,
It uses the sweat
all
and your
pseudo.
hands will stress.
It's all
It's all, yeah,
pseudoscience.
it's
So,
all
anyways, to keep blowing
pseudoscience.
on. And Cameron, you're a punk. Anyways, let's keep going.
A very interesting scenario I'm in, and I'm inside of Romania, so I have
Oh,
to show
wait,
a
I
degree
missed
of
the
respect to
part.
the Romanian judicial
Yes.
system, and I have to show a degree of respect to the situation I'm in. But the overall charge is that there's an organized criminal group. There's a group of us. I'm the head of it. My brother is below me, and we use the lover boy method to convince women to do TikTok videos to make
And
money.
you did.
So that we
You
can
did.
steal the
There's
TikTok.
proof of it,
Love a boy,
homie.
never.
So there's no just to be
There's
I remember
literally
that.
proof of
It
him
was-
doing all of that.
Horribly,
to it.
not in the nice way either.
No. They literally, him and his brother and
Like,
2 other
literally.
females convinced like
And-
21 girls.
Well, look,
And
hey,
he
look.
literally said
Hey,
that
Well,
they
no, I
moved
don't
to
like-
Romania because the rules were more slack.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Rex, right quick, and then I will
Well,
say.
here's the funniest thing about it.
Hold on,
all.
hold on,
So,
hold on, hold on,
he
hold on,
moved
Vila,
to-
hold on, Vila.
No, just let him go. Let him go.
Go ahead, Vila.
So he moved to Romania, claiming that the laws in the UK were too strict when actually we are extremely relaxed on prosecuting sexual assault cases. It's extremely hard in the UK to prosecute them because like it's extremely like strict with the amount of evidential criteria needed, to the point where despite having a confession from my ex that raped me, they wouldn't prosecute because I wasn't hospitalized and my sexual assaults weren't bad enough. That's the way it is in the UK. Now, he moved to Romania, the one fucking country where the lover boy method is in fact illegal. If he'd had stayed in the UK, the lover boy method of human trafficking is not illegal in the UK. He says he
But the
moved
prob-
to Romania because it's more lax there. He went to the
That's-
one
but that's-
country that is a fucking law.
But that's not why they moved there. They moved there because they could get in with the Romanian mafia, and they were able to open multiple casinos over there using their money. That's why they really did it, not because they just figure they can make more money over there, and without looking up the law. But yes, totally Vila to some extent. But that's why they moved there, is because the Romanian mafia wanted to bring them in and take their money to start 4 casinos or something like that. But anyways,
Hey, sister.
no, we don't. We literally don't hate you, homie. We're having fun with you. Like I said, you're like a little toy that we're like batting around. Hey, Sydney, how are you doing, hun? We're glad that you're here.
You're right, sweetheart.
Cameron, it's not that you mentioned violence. What you tell people, when you tell people that LGBTQ plus IA people are horrible and sinners, people go kill them.
Yeah.
Whether
then
you
then
mean
we
for that to
have
happen or not,
violence.
preaching that stuff, it's just like if I went around encouraging people to go after theists and religious people because you guys believe in the Bible. I don't do that.
exactly,
I
so
leave you
important.
guys alone. All people want is to be left alone. If you don't like that community, just don't hang out in it. Don't get friends in it. Don't date in it. That's all you
And-
have to do, and it does not affect your life in any way, shape, or form. at
And why do
all.
you care?
It doesn't
why
hurt
do
your
you
rights or anything. I swear.
Why do you care if we go to hell or not, motherfucker? Shut the fuck up. We already know. So shut up, dude. We if we're gonna go to hell, we're gonna go to hell. And you know what's even fucking more fun about hell? All of our friends here are gonna be about it. Yeah, no,
Cameron,
that's
you're
what
trying
you
to help,
think.
man, but
That's
it's not
hold
helping.
on.
No,
That's
don't
what you
say
think
that,
you-
Vila. We don't know that.
No, that's what you
No,
think
that's
you're doing,
all they
homie.
do. The ones that
Hold
try
on.
to push people to convert, they do it so they can go, I got the queer person to convert. Look how good my proselytizing
It's a little
is. Look how
different
great
in
of a Christian
Catholicism.
I
Hold
am."
on,
Hold on.
US
Wait,
than
hold
that.
on. Hold on. Let me say. You think you're trying to help, but what you're doing is you're trying to make us feel bad for what we want to do because your Bible, you pull out of your what you think your Bible says. The Bible does not say being gay is wrong, you fucking idiot. It doesn't even say transgenderism is wrong. God actually, in the Bible, does an abortion. There is a priest who comes there who says there's this lady and blah, blah, blah. And if she had sex with another dude, I'm going to give this ointment and then she has an abortion. God loves abortion too, you dumb cunt. You don't even know what the fucking Bible says. Nothing in the Bible says us being, nothing in the Bible says us what we're doing is fucking bad, you fucking weirdo. And you don't love everybody by coming in here and trying to tell us that we're wrong. We love everybody by saying
calling us degenerates is not love, bro. That's not how you get somebody on your side.
That is anti that. Anyways, real quick, NA, hello, how are you doing? I'm so glad you're here.
NA.
And Cameron, you need to go like learn some things and go talk to some people. And our demon orb is giving us the Bankins. And so hold on, I was trying to do this and it keeps moving.
That's the one I was trying to highlight.
Where it goes between them and the higher power is the lack of none. Exactly.
Or lack of one. Yeah, it depends on the person. Everybody has a fucking choice.
Hey, hold on.
You said
free will. And then really quick, you know what happens when you get cancer and a handful of other like palpable things that are not actually cancer? You cut them out of the body, you idiot. They're healthy things maybe in the body that may turn cancerous. You cut them out of the body, you idiot.
Should not have had all the tumors removed from my body then.
Yeah, just
because
and
they were healthy
weren't
cells. They weren't cancerous. They were healthy.
But yeah. Again,
and by the way,
you don't know, kid.
Who's this famous star that had a mastectomy because she was very likely to have breast cancer? So she's a sinner because she's religious.
Cameron, these were not.
They were all healthy cells.
They were healthy cells at the time, you idiot. And
not all
you need to
tumors
take
are
them out to
cancerous.
make. Exactly, you idiot. So they were healthy, fucking weird anomalies in the body that people had to. Yeah, that's exactly what happens when you go get trans. Hold on. That's exactly what happens when you get transgender surgery or that you go through the process.
He just doesn't get it.
Yeah, of course. Most of us were suicidal until we changed our bodies to look like this. I manicured my body to not be what I should be because I thought, yeah, well, that's exactly what happens with people that have fucking things where they don't want to be in the body that they were born in, you dumb cunt. And God never.
So
said
how
that
do you
was
know
bad,
someone's breasts can't become cancerous or they can't have like prostate cancer?
Yeah, and
prostate
whatever.
cancer happens all the time. So if you
Cameron,
remove it, isn't that saving your life?
And
So
why
it's
did
saving
God
your
do
life
that to
twice.
us? Why did
Thank
God
you,
make
Cameron.
it?
Any part of
Just
your
up
body
my
can become
game.
cancerous.
Why did God make it so that we all like pretty much die of stupid reasons? Why do fucking babies and moms die most of the time through pregnancy in the ancient times? You idiot. Because God's not in control, you fucking twat whistle. Let's keep blowing on. I literally just need to make this how go ahead, Rex.
We just need a whole nother show now.
No, it literally is just gonna be the Cameron Shane is a fucking idiot show, and that's literally what we're just gonna like post this as.
Well, what do you consider ancient times, Slim?
2 years ago. No, I'm just kidding. Like medieval times or earlier than 1800s, where we slowly. I know we're gonna do a shot. Where everybody, we're gonna do a shot right now, and like we totally.
I thought you could use one.
Beer. I dropped my smokes. I got to chug a beer.
Okay, so here we blow, and exactly similarly. Let me do this right quick. Go ahead, Rex.
My question.
Go ahead, Rex.
1971. The year 1971. I had two premature twin brothers die. I was born in 73. I was born after them. But in 71, if there was the technology there, excuse me, if the technology was there, they would have survived. But it was not. So,
yeah,
they were
and
like pounds or something like that.
Yeah. So. And Cameron, you are being sexist again. They may not have been a he, you idiot. It may have been a female. You fucking see again. Your ignorance is showing. You dumb cunt. Cheers, bro. Salute, Solanche, Skull, all of the above, and then I will whatever L'Haim and all that.
And like saying that you that somebody goes to a better place, it's just fucking excuses.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
you don't know. You don't know.
Slim, you got a flat earthers member.
Fucking created.
You got a flat earth member.
Who
got gifted
what?
the membership.
Did he become a?
Reggie became.
Okay.
The point is Cameron, is to don't go around assuming genders.
Wait, what fucking Rachie is here? What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't believe Rachie's here. That's hilarious. Hey, Rachie. Good to see you.
They got gifts the membership. I don't know if you have to be here to get it. At this point.
You do have to be here. You have to be here within the last like 10 minutes or something.
All balls.
Hey, Rachie, I'm glad you're here. Thank you, Jasper, for gifting that membership. And what we do for our new members is this, of course. Oh, is it just somebody who is a just a sub? I don't know. I don't
membership. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but that's fucking hilarious that Rachie got one.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. I didn't know that.
How do you know that child was diseased, Cameron? How do you know it wasn't a fucking car accident?
How do you know anything, you idiot?
You're assuming
just
stuff,
assuming
man.
so much that again, you're a young little kid, and a lot of us are way older than you, and we've already talked about all these subjects. Yeah, I know. Well, it doesn't. But anyways, you're a young kid, and we've been doing these conversations for years now, homie. This is not new for us. We literally are just sitting here making fun of you, which all the other idiots that have come on here fucking say. You're not new to doing this. Just because you are doing this for the first time does not mean this is the first time that you all are doing this to us. Literally, homie.
I got you.
I've been streaming on YouTube for like 4 years now, and we've been doing game streaming. And I'm a sword swallower for a living. I go out and travel the world performing in front of large, huge freaking crowds. I performed in front of 250,000 people last fucking November, homie. You think that you know how the world works? Go and try to perform in front of 250,000 people, homie, and tell me that you know how the world works, you little bitch. Anyways, I just keep going. And if you're under 18, but anyways, I'm glad that our Lucifer is here because hail Satan, everybody but hail Satan in the side chat, because Lucifer's here listening to you right now, Cameron, and they're making an ass out of you. Okay,
I personally believe the Bible is the best work Satan ever did.
No, exactly, because if you look at the Bible, it totally makes humans believe in idiocracy, not math, and not learn comprehension skills and or how to like think properly. It makes you the dumbest thing in the world. Just like when you were a kid, your parents told you about the Tooth Fairy, told you about Santa, told you about all these mythical creatures. That's what they were supposed to do to you when you turned 18, was tell you God's fucking fake too, you idiot. Like literally, it was supposed to be like, okay, everything that you were told when you were a kid is fucking fake. God's fucking fake too. Now that you're an adult, you need to take on your own fucking life and not murder, not kill, not rape, and not fucking lie, and not take advantage of people. By the time you're 18, you should know that. And if you are over 18 and your punk ass does not realize that, you are the fucking small brained one. How do you know that? How do you, what part of anything? If you didn't have the Bible, what told you that God is real? And which God are you talking about? because there's fucking there's all these different fucking gods all around the world. Why do you think every other god is fake? Hold on, give me one more second. Why do you think every other god is fake around the world except for your god is real? You discount every other. You learned yourself doing what? What did you do? That doesn't mean shit, homie. We all have
If
like
others learned themselves on YouTube that the Earth is flat.
How do you know that you have a spirit
Again,
too,
no
bro?
proof.
How do you know that you have a spirit, you idiot?
Still no proof. There's no proof of a spirit. We said proof, man. Not
Yeah.
oh, this Bible verse said so, or Jesus died for us. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is, after all of these years, there is literally no proof that anything in the Bible happened short of things that weren't miracles and happened by chance of nature. So
Before
show
we
me
had
something
proof.
that did not show me something besides a burning bush and a goddamn parting Red Sea that happens all the time. Show me something else.
He says exactly what every theologist says. I feel it.
Prove it to me.
Bro, I can feel the inside of your mom's vagina too, but that doesn't mean that I actually am inside of her. Unless I can fucking show you 4K proof in video, homie.
Do you know what else can be felt?
I'm not soulless. I couldn't have been. I was baptized
do you
and
know what
raised
else can be
Catholic.
felt? The fucking placebo effect.
Yeah, exactly. The gazebo effect. No, I'm just kidding. The placebo effect is something that is very, but again, citation needed, proof. There's other things we need for evidence other than I feel like something is happening inside of whatever in the blah 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 yakety schmackety.
Yeah, go prove a scientific thing by saying, "Oh, I feel it."
Because when you were hold on, give me one more second. Because when you were a child and your tooth fell out and you felt like you put your tooth under the fucking pillow and you woke up with that dollar because you felt that happened because you didn't wake up while your parents put the fucking dollar bill under there or the whatever. It's real because you felt like that happened. Science doesn't care about your feelings, you dumb cunt. You have to actually prove to us science, measurements, and other things. Right? And dude, you're a troll. Let's blow on a little bit further and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
I didn't need to be raised religious to know right and wrong. Right?
Yeah.
I knew by empathy that I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. I wouldn't want someone to do that to someone I care about, so I'm not going to do it to someone else. Every time I've helped someone, it hasn't been for what it'll get me. It hasn't been because, helping homeless people get you into heaven. It's because I've gone, I want to help that person because I want them to be okay. I have done good things, not believing in God, not believing in any religious deity, just because I wanted to help the person. I didn't need a God to tell me not to kill someone. I didn't need a God to tell me to help someone. I just did the right fucking thing because I'm a human with human feelings that you want to have good ones for other people.
So empathy happens through us. Empathy happens through us and all animals too. So when your dog makes it so that they help you to not get like killed by something, or when they go and help something else, or when they have puppies and they lick them and they make sure that they're okay, they have nothing to do with God. That has nothing to do with God, you dumb cunt. They have empathy because that's what their fucking feelings is inside of them. There's no thing that. And God didn't write shit inside of us. Because again, if they did, why did I get molested in Christian school, you dumb cunt? Why did the pastors fuck me if they have it written in their fucking soul, you idiot?
And like, if it was written inside of us, like, then everybody would have been good. It's evolution. Like, most of us have grown, and like our genetics have evolved, so we have empathy because that's the best for the whole group. And like, I don't need God to
tell me
what's good and what's wrong, because when I see somebody crying, like I feel pain inside
I want to
when
go
I see
help
somebody
them.
else that is sad.
Yeah, and I
Especially
don't
if
want
it's
to
someone
cause
I
pain
care.
on anybody else. Yeah. And again, we don't have any proof of a soul and blah blah blah. That's just like bull crap. Morality is societal, not religious. When you live in a society and they tell you to not rape, murder, and steal, otherwise certain things are going to happen. That's why people don't do it. You fucking idiot. It's not because of fucking religion, you dumb twat. Literally,
well, and that has come from empathy, because like
yeah, exactly.
that is something
we
that
know.
hurts somebody, that
so
will
then
give somebody mental problems if you do that
Morals
to them.
have evolved as we've gone on. Before, it was moral and it was morally acceptable to stone someone in public. Now it's not. That is morally not okay.
That's why we've changed.
It was
And look at your fucking Bible. It says to
forcibly
fucking
marry off
stone
your
people.
young child.
Yeah.
Now it's not
for
morally
a
okay
goat.
because morals
Not morally
evolve
okay.
as a society evolve. It has nothing to do with religion, because if we're
In-
stuck by
in-
religious doctrine, and by the way, I do hope, since you're Catholic, that you're following the over 600 commandments that God gave down, because he didn't just give down 10, he gave down over 600 commandments. Which, by the way, looking at the fabrics that I saw on your YouTube, you most certainly are not listening to the Don't Wear Mixed Fabric one by any means. Oh, you are listening to some classical music on your channel as well.
Oh, don't forget,
that would have been
Viola, you
considered
can't cut your hair.
satanic.
You
Okay,
can't
hold
cut
on.
your hair, and you can't have earrings either. Don't forget.
And Christianity doesn't evolve. That's exactly why
and no
it is fucking
tattoos.
old world.
That's
That's
the
why
point.
it is so old world. And that is why we need to not talk about this anymore. Because literally, it doesn't evolve. It doesn't show us. Does the Bible talk about fucking computers? Does it talk about fucking combustion engines? Does it talk about anything in the modern time? Fuck no, it doesn't, because it's fucking old world. It has nothing to do with our reality now, besides that where you grew up and your grandma and your fucking mom and your fucking parents told you that you need to go to fucking church and believe in this version. What happens if you were born in India? You would believe in fucking Hinduism and other things like that. It's because you were born here that you believe in the Jeebus and that you're Catholic because of the area you were born in the Americas.
Oh, and Slim, another fun thing that adds on to that, did you know that near-death experiences, the people who have a religious experience through a near-death experience, they always say that they witnessed the heaven or hell associated with the religion that they are living
of course,
in.
that they believe in.
You don't have someone living in Saudi Arabia that says they saw God.
The Christian God.
Like that.
So anyways, real quick. Yeah, exactly, idiot. But people in India believe in the religion they were grown up around, not Christianity, because whatever religion you're born around, you're going to believe in that until maybe later in life you change into something. And that's where atheism comes for mainly when people grow up and realize there's not a tooth fairy, there's not a leprechaun, there's not a fucking Santa, there's not fake deities. Do you know how insane it is that you think there's a magical sky daddy up there that controls nothing, that has nothing to do with anything that we do? Why, if God made us, why is our fucking sex hole next to our poop hole? Why do we pee out of our sex hole? What the fuck is wrong? That's not what a God would do. Why would you do that, you idiot? Why would we fucking eat out of our fucking breathing hole, you idiot? You wouldn't do that. You would make them all separate, you fucking twat.
Yeah, and then there's that one
two kidneys, two
one
lungs, one brain, one heart.
That goes down. Yeah.
Why do we die when we barely do anything, you idiot? Why is this so fucking our bodies are made to be so dumb. Literally.
That comment that you just highlighted from them, that shows the worst part of Christianity.
Exactly.
Because Christianity did not spread because of love. It got spread by the sword. And then again, God wants war. So, hey, Commander.
Yeah, and they're waiting. Your religion wants the destruction of the universe so that God can take you idiots up there because you think you guys are better than the rest of us. If somebody could send him a link, please do. I gotta fucking take a piss, and oh my god, the apostles, you're a fucking idiot. You're fucking all dumb. You have no idea what you're talking about, kid. Like literally, we all know way more than you do, you dumb cunt. Anyways. I'm going to I have to use the loo right quick. So and then go get more ice. But let's keep going on and we can keep going.
Yeah, just let the video play, please.
Yeah, the idiocracy of what we're going through. We may just make this a Cameron Shane is a fucking idiot stream, but we'll talk about that later anyways. So you have no idea what you're talking about, you fucking idiot. You're just making it so that we can just like prove that we know like way more about your Bible and your God than you do, you idiot. Why is there a fucking gazillion versions of your Bible? Why is there so many sects of Christianity and not just one? Because you idiots can't even fucking decide on what y'all fucking think is your version of what God said, because you idiots are so dumb and you think it's all about you and not about your God, you fucking twat. Anyways, let's keep blowing on. I'm just gonna play this. I need to go take a motherfucking piss.
Be clear, you are not accused of pandering, of pimping, of forcing women to have sex with anybody.
No, not forcing them to have sex, not restraining their movement, not stopping them from living a full life. But the fact that we are somehow convincing them to have TikTok, very interesting. I don't think,
but there's no actual. I'm asking you this because I do think it's a widespread belief that you were accused of pimping.
Yeah, no, that's nothing to do with any of this case. Absolutely nothing. And it's kind of scary because the crime in itself of human trafficking is a unique one because they can ignore the statement of the victim. So the girls have come forward and said, "This is insane. You've just picked us because we're near Andrew and we're his friends." But the whole idea of the crime is they can say that she's brainwashed, right? She's under duress. So you can ignore her statement. State says she's a victim, regardless of the fact that she says she's not a victim. So it's very interesting because the difference between sex and rape is consent, right?
Right.
But they remove all of that. They're like, nope, you're a victim. No matter what you say, we're deciding you're a victim. And they've chosen them. And of course, these girls do nothing pornographic. They've never had sex with anyone, nothing to do with that. So they've picked TikTok. So it's scary. Imagine you're a full grown man anywhere in the world today. They can find two girls who have TikTok on their phone, which is every single female on the planet. And they can accuse you of forcing them to take the TikTok money, and even if the girls say they didn't do that, this isn't true, then you're still a human trafficker.
But force, what does that consist of? Forcing
well, no, that's absolute bullshit because that's not what they're talking about.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Before this give me just one more second before. But anyways, it's called translations. Yeah, if God's fucking word was like so immaculate and that it did its thing to where we couldn't like dispute whatever its translations were, it would be all done in like one language, you dumb cunt, and we could all understand it in one language. If there was a God that was fucking so fucking powerful, it would make it so that we could all understand the same exact translation. We could not get the translations wrong because our incredulity to where we are and what we wanted to do to base it on or whatever. You're a fucking idiot, Cameron. You don't even understand the concept of like your God is a fucking loser. Go ahead. Go ahead.
People couldn't do thee and thy. The thee and thy comes in the St. James Bible, which wasn't even common vernacular in the country. My fucking country at the time, right? There are so many versions even before then, and King James really fucked the Bible over, putting whatever the fuck he wanted in, because if the people who are writing the Bible, the monks, didn't do it, he would kill them. And on the anti-Tate thing, bullshit. No one is saying that. He is getting done for fucking coercive control, not the same thing. Sorry, go on back.
Oh, he left. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. I'll go back to making my dinner.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's gone. What? Oh.
Jesus Christ, my fucking eyes twitching. Anyways, yeah, so exactly, here we go with this right quick is there wouldn't be different, well, if it was real, there wouldn't be different translations. There wouldn't be different interpretations. If God was almighty and all powerful, you know what it would have done? It would have fucking written it either in all languages that it already translated itself, or it would have just put that information to us in some way, shape, or form, and we all fucking could read it in one language. Why do we have multiple languages? The Tower of Babel, that fucking is bullshit, homie. That doesn't make any sense. Why would God do that? Why would God confuse the fuck out of us so that we get fucking a war with each other, so that we didn't have fucking with each other? That's dumb as fuck, homie. Like, if God wanted us to know that his shit was fucking right, it would have given us one fucking translation, one language. It would have made everybody around the world peaceful and having fun. The reason that we know that's fucking fake is because everything around the world is trying to kill us at all times. Why did God do that? Oh, so that for like 30 years we could be alive, so that we could go live eternity after bowing down to their cunt ass? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you have 30 years to infinity? That doesn't make any sense. If you made a video,
I want to say really quick.
Sure.
Real quick, and then I'll shut the fuck up again. If you guys want to look at the oldest Bible that has been untouched, it's the Matthews 1537.
Yeah.
Matthews 1537. It was, the guy was writing it and putting all the truths in it from what, like, King James and whoever else. I don't even know when that happened. But anyways, from people trying to change it. So he started rewriting it. They killed him. And two guys picked it up and did it in secret and finished it with all of his paperwork and everything he had, as proof. So if you want to read a Bible and you want to get the most truth with the least amount of fucking crap in it, 1537 Matthews.
And go read the Dead Sea Scrolls too, or as well. And that's some of the So, Commander, I sent you a thingy over, so Jonas as soon as you can. Anyways, let's keep blowing on with this bull crap, because we just need to keep going. And then James's blah 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 yakety schmackety. So, okay, there's our commander. How are you doing?
Oh, all right. This conversation where this man who lacks any empathy whatsoever.
Totally.
It's really interesting about all this empathy talk, the battle between egoism and altruism. Mr. Friedrich Nietzsche, author of the book The Antichrist, 1887 or 1888. Mr. Jews are communists, Christians are socialists, God is dead. Let's coin the slogan of the Third Reich. These people the Christians are treating people that they hate exactly like the way Nietzsche treated the Christians and Jews 140 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up, because once again, little kid, you don't know that we know way more about this bullshit than you do, homie, because we've been studying this a long time. So anyways, let's blow through a little bit more of this.
I'd love to know if he knows how many people have gone to seminary and then become atheists. Because there's a lot of them in our community.
Is it like 80% or some, I think it's a really high number to the best of my knowledge.
Ridiculously high number, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's a really. So anyways, it's blowing. I'm pretty sure at this point they probably bowed out because they realize they've lost. But anyways, let's keep blowing on.
They accusing you of using violence, or
no? They're accusing me, and this thing, they're accusing me of using the lover boy method, coercing them by being nice.
But except for that we have video, audio recording, and we have text message of you saying that you love choking out somebody, and that you couldn't, you loved it the more and more that she hated it. That's not the lover boy method, homie. That's you fucking like arting people.
Oh no,
By the
it's
way, these
locker
charges
room
presumably
talk,
are public.
Slim. Come on, just locker room talk,
totally,
man.
No, I'm on the same page with you in certain aspects. But when the person messages you back and said, I thought I was gonna die, or I really didn't like that.
No.
And then
I was being sarcastic.
I know.
I was saying that's what he'll claim it to be, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
But then the back part of that, the back end of that is when that person says back to you, I thought I was going to die. I felt very unsafe. I really wish you would not do that again. And he goes, I loved the more that you hated it. And he literally, he fucking put that in a thingy-mabobber, a text message that said, I loved it
Audio
more that you hated it or some bullshit like that or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Those
anyways,
audio messages, like, oh my god, like if you had anything to do with that kind of stuff in your history, don't fucking listen to it because it will fucking trigger you. Because I found
we
it.
would and if any of us did this bullshit, we'd be in jail.
Oh god, yeah.
Many times
Like,
over.
here's the thing. Coercive
I think you keep cutting out, Vila.
control has now actually been made like a DV thing in the UK. He's demeaning it, but a lot of human trafficking, it isn't the woman is tied down and hurt. I'm going to just
No,
say
yeah, of course not.
hurt
Yeah.
instead of being graphic. It isn't that. It isn't this most extreme, most violent way, the same way it's not when women locally are attacked in a singular event. It isn't always they are dragged kicking and screaming down a dark alley. It's people that are known to them. Most people are human trafficked by someone that knows them.
Well,
There's coercive control where they're either relying on the man because of ID, money, food, location, safety. Sometimes it's safer with the person trafficking you than it is out there with all the other bad people, because at least you know what will happen here. The element of it's the same with abusive relationships where they reel you in, nice, and then get you. He is belittling it so badly and painting it in such a way when anyone that knows the littlest thing about this can see through it.
Well, see, what happened with these situations is they got women from around the world to meet them somewhere, and they brought them into the commune. I'm going to say commune. And they took away their passport. They took away their ID. They took away their cell phone. And what they did is they said, if you don't sit in front of this camera for 12 hours a day, we are not going to feed you. We're not going to blah, 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 yakety schmackety. They wouldn't let them be in contact with anybody outside of this little structure.
Oh yeah.
And that's where
what I was trying to highlight is all the elements that lead up to that point.
But this is a little bit different than most of the times. This is a little bit more, I want to say pigeonholed, but that's not exactly what it is. This is not exactly how everybody sex traffics people, right? This is more of using people to make you money through like a little bit of sex, but not completely, like putting you in front of like billionaires and having you fuck a bunch of billionaires. So it's a little bit different, but it's saying that's why the lover boy thingy mabobber
trafficking is anyway.
Well,
like Romania has such a problem. It really isn't. Romania has such a sex problem, a human trafficking problem with the lover boy method specifically, where people are saying like, "Come over here, you'll be my girlfriend. We'll have a relationship," and as soon as they're over there and alienated, that's when things happen. And granted, it's not normally a element with its sex cam work, but that is getting more common. It's getting more out there.
That's what I'm saying, Vila. Most of the time, it's you fucking a bunch of fucking old dudes. Nowadays, it is the webcam shit. That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, when you got sex trafficked, you were fucking a bunch of fucking rich old dudes, especially if you're underage. Nowadays, this is the lover boy method where now you have you in front of a camera and now you're just like fucking yourself with a dildo in front of a bunch of dudes that are paying you money.
No,
that's what I was getting at.
Really
it's not like it used to be, which it used to be. It used to be.
Yeah.
That's what I was
most people think it's like Taken, and I'm like, no, it's not like the movie Taken. That is the rarest, most extreme cases.
And that's not even a real thing. That literally isn't even a real thing, because people really don't kidnap gazillionaires' daughters to try to get the money back. Like literally, that never happens. It happens once in a blue moon. Like that's not how this world works anymore. It is literally that they get little teenagers or they get people that don't know what they're doing to go to another place, and or if they're already in a place, to where they can get them into a situation where they can get them put into a place where they can take their. It literally doesn't happen that much on the interwebs, but it is slowly getting there. But I hear way more cases about people, and of course, this was old times, where there was young women that went to a place and they didn't have they weren't paying attention to what's going on. Let's put it that way. And they ended up being in these thingy mabobbers. But anyways, let's blow on with what the idiocracy of this interview. This interview is like insanely stupid. Like I don't even understand like what the fuck is even going on here anymore.
You know what?
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of obvious that Tate was so like lambasted by the BBC interview that he has highly manicured this interview. All the questions have been pre-approved. He's done all of it, so it is exactly how he wants it. Whereas before, he thought he could just do his thing, and like the BBC are like, fuck no, you idiot. Like, we're not one of your stupid little YouTube podcasts. Fuck off.
Yeah, and
and the fact that the interview was done by a, like, not to put her down, but like a not dolled up woman. That just tore him apart. I love that. Like
that was on
not a Barbie doll. I love that.
That was on purpose to definitely make him, and then he looked even more like a douche from that. But anyways, you want to know what's really, really fucking funny now that we're going over Andrew Tate?
What?
Cameron's not here anymore. Now
he said he had to go make dinner, so he left.
Oh, okay. I didn't completely see that because I got so many things going on. But I hopefully after you're done with dinner, you will come back and you will tell us how horrible Andrew Tate is, because everything that you pretty much said was going along with what Andrew Tate freaking says. So let's blow on. And thank you all very much for being here. Normally we don't have this many people, and y'all have been amazing in being here and stuff like that. If there's any new channel members or anybody puts up a super chat that I don't notice, please let me know so that we can acknowledge that. So here we go.
So they're public, and this is extremely serious. But if you actually analyze the overall case against me, they're saying that Andrew and his brother, by being nice men, convinced girls to have TikTok accounts and then take the money. And it's very interesting because inside of the entire case file, there's not a single financial transaction to us for money.
What are the penalties?
They're extremely severe, 5 to 10 years in jail. And I've already served, coming up now 7 months in a form of jail. They can only.
So you are essentially incarcerated right now.
Absolutely, I'm on house arrest, and that counts as jail. You can only be held 6 months without charge. I was initially picked up, thrown in a cell without charge, and I think the intention of the entire investigation at that point was to find the crime because they had very, very weak evidence. They contacted 2,000 people who know me or knew me. They tried very hard to convince some female somewhere to come forward and say something bad about me. The media machine, which works hands in hands with the justice machine, as you know very well, did exactly that. In fact, they offered bribes effectively. They'd call up ex-girlfriends and say, if you have anything bad to say about Andrew, we can pay you $50,000 for the story. And they tried very hard.
Citation needed.
They didn't find any evidence of anything. They then released me on house arrest. And 2 days before the legal...
You think the Romanian government is trying to give people $50,000 to give him up? Fuck no.
Well, wait a minute. Romanian government, he said? Maybe.
Was it American or was it Romanian? Hold on.
He was arrested in Romania.
Jail, but
well, that's what I'm saying. So why would the American government pay people money
no, but at the beginning of the interview.
Okay.
My point was at the beginning of the interview, he said that they're trying to press charges on him because of the American gal.
Yeah.
America's also trying to get charges or something. So
but no, it's the American girl that is trying to sue him in Romania, and actually, it's her boyfriend who's trying to sue him, not her. Actually, it's the boyfriend because he stole her and took away her passport and all the other stuff. So that's still being a case in Romania. Just because there's an American involved does not mean it's American. They're just the first people to press charges on him in this way.
That's literally what he said at the beginning of the interview, though.
But again, It's not the American government trying to press charges. It's an American citizen who he stole the girlfriend from, blah, blah, blah. So that's actually where we're at. So let's watch this one more time
so
and see
can't
how
even
he
keep
words
the
it.
facts of his own.
Well,
I mean,
he's
we already
trying
know
to,
with
he's,
the rest of the shit going on, he can't keep his facts straight. But even the tiniest thing like that, Jesus.
well, he's just trying to say things to his advantage. He's wording things to make it look like he's not the bad guy.
Yeah, do
But-
realize
but-
he's talking to someone with an audience that just hates the U.S. government. So if the U.S. government is against you, they are automatically for you.
And anybody who's not a white rich man, so a woman, anybody of any other color or anything like that. So it just is all, even though fucking Andrew Tate is fucking multiple. Yeah, he's a mix, right? You know what I'm saying? He's not just a white boy. He's multiple things, but then he's still fucking going Zeke Heil for the white nationalist bull crap and the misogynistic whatever. And homie, you're not even what anybody here that's a Nazi would call you white. You wouldn't be white here, you weirdo. But you're pushing for that shit. So anyways, let's blow on and then we'll see what he says about
ape. Doornail Bobhead, it's not just an ape, it is an ape made of money. Kind of like him.
Yeah. No. Yeah. The thingy in the background. Yeah. Literally.
The monkey,
literally.
the gorilla.
Yeah. This thing is a gorilla made of money, and it's actual dollar bills that it's made out of. This is like a $10,000 statue that he
Dumbass.
bought. Yeah.
That's it.
And
I'm so disappointed in his.
I
manners
know.
right now.
It should have been $500 million. You know what I'm saying? And to be top G, you gotta have a Bugatti fucking gorilla that's made out of money. You know what I'm saying over here? All right, I'm sorry, I butchered the fuck out of that, but I tried. Anyway.
Tate is named after the little strip of flesh between the scrotum and the asshole.
No, that's why.
Right?
Yeah, we call him Andrew Tate. He's totally Andrew Tate for sure. And homie, because you keep making this like vagina pattern right here, makes me feel like you're a pussy.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. The vagina pattern. It's vagina pattern.
Yeah. This makes me want to feel like you're a pussy. Homie's got his knuckles over here.
Pussy
He's got
symbol.
balls.
The picture in the
He's got-
background.
No, they
This
don't have
one,
balls. Neither one of them.
that one.
Yeah, that's his dad, right? That's his
I
dad
believe
and
it-
a chess
I think so
piece.
because his dad was a chess. Yeah, his dad's a
probably.
chess player,
Yeah,
and that's
I
where
was
they
gonna
made all the
say,
money.
like, do you know what?
Yeah.
That's a
Wasn't he
badass
Grandmaster?
picture as in memoriam for his dad. I'll give him that.
And Slim, what?
That's the only
pretty
nice
sure-
thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his father was a grandmaster, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so he's not
that
just
guy
a chess
must be
player.
flipping over in his
I-
grave if he's dead.
He was a master wizard of the KKK. No, I'm just kidding. Allegedly.
It does look like he's wearing a KKK hat. Look.
He almost does over here. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me do this again.
Oh, no, here he
That's why I
goes.
love this marker. There we go. He's
at his
definitely
marker.
wearing a
And he got
KKK
it
hat right
white.
here.
Or a
I mean,
dunce hat.
And
Supposed to be
and
white.
he's well, let's go with a dunce KKK hat. Anyways, and then he's got his vagina hands.
Pussy hands.
And
pussy hands.
because he's whining so much, I think he's on his period. So here's all the. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm done. I need to. Okay.
I was initially picked up, thrown in a cell without charge, and I think the intention of the entire investigation.
No,
at
you
that
were
point
charged,
was to
Tommy.
find
They
the crime
literally
because they
had
had very weak
evidence.
They contacted 2,000 people who know me or knew me. They tried
That's
very
not
hard
how
to
that
convince
happened.
some female somewhere to come forward and say something bad about me. The media machine, which works hands in hands with the justice machine, as you know very well, did exactly that. In fact, they offered bribes effectively. They'd call up ex-girlfriends and say, if you have anything bad to say about Andrew, we can pay you $50,000 for the story. And they tried very hard.
Again, they don't say who said they were going to pay what. But again, why would the Romanian government pay dollars? That doesn't make sense. The American government if he's in Romania, why would they pay dollars? None of this makes sense. Literally, this doesn't make sense.
Oh, and by the way, our little toy is showing their true colors. Please don't
They
make
can't-
this racial. It's not white nationalism, because like apparently he doesn't want to be associated with Tate. So
Sure.
I think he's saying there that he's a white nationalist.
So what I
Or am
want
I
to point out,
He's
right?
trying to say like
What I
Andrew
want-
Tate's half black, so don't say that what he's about is white nationalism.
He
Is
wants
he
to be a white
posting?
nationalist.
Is he posting again? I don't even see.
a white
I don't even see- I
nationalist
don't-
and other races.
Where is he? I don't see that he's posting again. Am I missing something?
It's a bit high up.
Oh yeah, well, okay. I don't think they're even here anymore. And maybe if you are, keep posting.
That's just a few minutes back.
You're giving us a bunch of engagement. So anyways,
fodder.
Andrew Tate is a vampire. Prove me wrong. Look at this. Look. I have proof right here.
Yeah.
And when Andrew Tate was choosing religions, he's not even a real. He says he's a theist, but when Sir Sick did a video on him, and he was talking about how he couldn't be a Sikh because a Sikh hasn't fucked people up in a few hundred years. So he was looking for a religion that would help him be an asshole and use that religion to justify it.
Yeah, and of course that's exactly why he went to that religion. I'm not saying that it's a bad religion. I'm just saying that you can be an extremist in a weird way or different ways in that. So, anyways,
there's a lot of people in that.
because
There's a lot of people in that.
He's started saying a lot of Christian shit though as well, like so it's a bit weird.
Yeah, no, I know. And
Yeah,
he
because
doesn't
he
know
got to
what
say that.
He doesn't
because-
know what he believes in.
Because otherwise, he will not have the white supremacists behind him.
He wanted to go to Islam because he thought it meant he could have 4 wives. However, Islam in the Quran of like it is actually
newest
rather female forward. Like
Yeah,
you
no,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
all eat those
That's
4
old
wives.
world.
You have to love, adore, and honor them. You have to give them an allowance of money. You have to treat them well. You're not meant to culturally. That's a different matter. The Quran religiously. And now he's gone with Christianity because Christianity is okay with you beating the shit out of your wife, and it's okay with marital rape.
Especially
Okay, so
in America. And
exactly.
also child marriage.
So really quick, what I want to say is, look, Andrew Tate is Satan. Prove me wrong. I have proof. He's Satan.
Our Father.
No, I know, but it makes
No,
it makes
because
the
then when we say
theologists
Hail
pissed.
Satan, we'll be saying Hail Tate. No.
Okay, he's not. Okay, he's not Satan. He's a
fucking
demon.
back, you
Let's
asshole.
just say he's a. Okay, hold on. Let's just say
he's
he's
the
a demon.
imp that
He's
lives
just
up
a
Satan's
demon.
ass.
Sure, there we
Let's
go.
be
Let's go
honest,
with- let's go
Slim.
with that.
He's not
Yeah.
smart enough to be Satan. That's
No,
a big
he's not
job, bro.
Satan. He's not Satan. He's one of the demons. He's just a demon. He's just one of the flunkies, like just the rest of us. Anyways,
He's
okay.
a clown demon.
Yeah, exactly. Similarly, he's a clown demon. So let's keep going for just a second more, and then we'll go from there.
Hard. They didn't find any evidence of anything. They then released me on house arrest, and then 2 days before the legal limit in which they had to drop everything, they charged me with whatever they had from the beginning, which is very little. And now we have to wait for the Romanian judicial system to analyze.
They
the file
charge
and,
you with something.
God willing, throw it away.
How
So-
long did you spend in jail?
I was in jail for 92 days in a Romanian jail cell.
God,
What was that?
willing, not Allah willing.
Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Now you're going to be more of like a clown. The lefties think all conservatives are white nationalists. Clown world.
No,
shit.
no, I don't, because Mike Bertelson over at the Shills was the chairman of the West Hartford Republican Party up until Trump, and he thinks the entire Republican Party should burn to the ground. We have differences on taxes and regulations, but he's not a hateful sack of crap.
And just because you're not white doesn't mean you're a nationalist, and that still means that you're not for equality for everybody doing whatever they want, especially if I don't hurt you or I don't harm you. I should and you should be able to do whatever we want. Us having drug laws and the drug regulations is not for everybody to do whatever they want. Yes, I'm not. We're going to talk about that kind of later, but anyways.
And
yeah,
Trump's
none of
the
us
goat.
lefties
Yeah,
think
like,
every
Trump is
conservative
fucking
is a
goat.
white nationalist. Half my family is conservatives. They're not white nationalists. They're good people.
Yeah,
What we
yeah,
hate
well-
is the white nationalists. Yes, and we
Yeah,
also
yeah,
hate
yeah.
people trying to force their religion into our health care.
Exactly. And
But
that's what
like,
I was.
and like, please stop insulting goats. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, goats are way smarter than Trump is. Trump's a fucking idiot, and he's about ready to go to jail for like 400 years, you dumb cunts, because he fucked up. He fucked up. Like, literally, if you don't think that fucking Trump fucking, like, gave himself away and, like, there's so much evidence against him, you're a fucking idiot. All the rest of the people that had, documents they may not have had, shouldn't have had, they gave it back, you idiot. Trump's the only
When
one
they were
who hid
asked.
all of. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, Trump is the only person who did not give back the thingy-bobbers 3 different times, you idiot. He's the fucking douche nozzle. He had them sitting in his fucking bathroom. Literally, there are Saudi Arabian princes and people from Saudi Arabia walking through his place in Mar-a-Lago, and there were just literally just things that they could open up and take photos of and walk out. He had so
There were
much
also
access.
Chinese spies found there too.
Yeah, and that too. There's a gazillion. There's Russian, blah blah blah, yakety schmackety, and da 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 yakety. I mean, literally, like, dude, that's the reason. How many fucking Russian spies, or how many spies were at fucking anybody else's Pence's, anybody else's thinking bobbers? Nobody. And when
Trump
somebody
literally had a backhanded deal with Putin about the Ukrainian war, saying that he would give
And-
him one of the countries.
And he said at one point in time, Russia, find me the things I need for a thingy mabobber. It's like, yeah, dude, you literally said that fucking in public.
Okay, so
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
sorry,
like
Slim,
my
sorry, Slim.
grandfather's.
But yeah, that comment, and then you say you're not a white nationalist. What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you're Trump,
Yeah,
you're,
when
you're a
Trump
fascist.
left office, like Trump started out, it was August 21st, 2019. He compared himself to the King of Israel, the second coming of God. A few weeks later,
Yeah.
the whistleblower came out, and then the Republicans had a chance to jettison someone who literally compared himself to the King of Israel and the second coming of God the week all of Israel was reading Isaiah 40. Read Isaiah 40 and tell me that that doesn't have anything to do with the tweet. And then we get this plague coming up. And within a few weeks of the plague really ramping up, he's talking about injecting people with disinfectants and putting lights inside their bodies.
Hey, why can't we stick a light tube up somebody's arsehole and make it so they don't got the COVIDs no more? Isn't that what they used to do? Yeah, exactly. You know, it's so dumb. Like, why can't we just put bleach inside of people? Why can't we bleach people? Yeah, we tried that.
Dumbass, that's because he loves Russia. That's why he's avoiding the war in Ukraine. He loves Russia, and he'll piss off his little fucking dick jerker.
And
Dude,
and
you are
you know
so
what's really
get off of Fox News.
This is
Go
so
watch
much fun.
the Young Turks or David Pakman or anybody else.
Okay.
And the people
He literally
whining
had a
and
backhanded deal with fucking Putin that caused the Ukrainian war. What are you on
was
about?
a Russian. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead, Commander.
the people whining about, oh, you want to recycle ideas from Jack Kennedy and Johnson, men who expanded wars against communists. You want to subsidize school lunches for financially disadvantaged children. And then they start screaming communism. Everything is communism and socialism and Marxism. But when it comes time to helping the Ukrainians kick the fucking Red Army out of their country, it's, I want peace. I want peace. We need peace. Whereas as far as I know, these people are saying they want to peace and to negotiate a peace. They haven't met a third world country where there was an asshole of a technical. They didn't want to bomb, but all of a sudden, Daddy Vlad is getting his ass kicked, and they want to help Daddy Vlad. You don't get to call people communists for wanting to help poor people. Oh my goodness, heaven forbid we should listen to Jesus. And
yeah, you're right. They
then-
did kick him out because he broke so many agreements. That's why they kicked him out. Read.
You know what
dude,
hap- you-
read.
you know
no,
what
we
hap-
are not pro-war. We
You
are
know what happens-
more
hold
about
on.
trying to save lives than you, brah.
Hold on. Yeah. But let me. So, if we let Putin take over Ukraine, he would try to take over the world. That's exactly what happened with Hitler in the 1930s. Not enough people were trying to stop him before he went too fucking far. Right?
Yeah,
he took
America
over fucking
first.
Poland, right? He took over Poland and then whatever. And then people are like, and then finally, when did finally the Americas and a handful of other people finally get into it? Way too late, homie. We can't let that happen again, you motherfucker. We need to fucking take him out first. Not him, but the regime and him trying to take over Ukraine. Right? We need
And
to
you
make
know,
sure
like,
that he.
it-
Go ahead.
Okay,
go
here, I'll
ahead.
make a deal with you, Cameron.
history
I'll
ranks.
leave Trump alone, but you take him over to Russia and you guys move there. Because you sound like you're a fucking communist.
Yeah, go.
Like the
go
way you
move there.
talk
Go
and the way
move
you're trying to
there.
treat people like shit, and you don't want anybody to have rights, but the rich white goddamn people that carry a fucking Bible in their pocket when they go in the casino.
Yeah, and
Suck
like
it.
with Trump and Putin, it's not Russia or America. It's white,
It's the world.
white cis men. That is the only thing they want to have rights and power.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Something. But anyway,
Cameron, do you even know why Russia's trying to take over Ukraine? What? Don't look. I want an answer in like 2 seconds. Don't Google it.
Sure.
I want you to tell me why.
And then give me 1 second. And my toilet is connected to Amazon. It just ordered a bunch of crap. But anyways, so no NATO agreement was broken, you idiot. If you are watching Fox News, they're going to tell you that that's not true. You need to actually look it up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, real quick, go ahead, Commander, and then I'll get further into this because, homie, we know way more about this than you do.
History actually like rhymes. You know, when Hitler was trying to get America to stay out of the war, he would get he had a simp called Charles Lindbergh, who was screaming America first. And Charles Lindbergh was into that eugenic shit and the Superman stuff. And you just look at the hybrid warfare that Hitler used and all the promises Hitler made. I only want this, I only want that, I only want peace. But, you know, it's the exact same thing. Even like going into the Sudetenland, because there was German-speaking people versus, there was Russian-speaking people in Ukraine. It's the same fucking playbook. And
this is
not
old
to put too
school.
fine a point on it. Oh God, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
it.
I didn't mean to. And as soon as you remember, this is old school fascism. Exactly what you think is happening. You don't know. Have you looked at history? Have you looked up how the USSR and how China and how other countries did all that stuff to take over their people? Yeah. This is exactly what they're trying to do right now with the Ukraine. Is they're trying to put their influence over another country so that they can use their resources and make them be whatever they want, and they can kill and put in jail anybody they want from that place. No, we don't want. You are a real idiot. You literally are the stupidest person in the world.
Well, maybe you should start watching news. I'm glad you don't watch Fox. Thank
if we
you for
let
that. Now watch real news.
If we let Putin take over Ukraine, he would start World War III from that, you idiot. That's why we can't let him take over Ukraine, you idiot.
He probably doesn't watch
idiot.
Fox, but he probably gets all his news from his preacher.
I asked you a question, bro. Why is the war going on? And why is Russia bombing residential places, and Ukraine is bombing like businesses, government shit. Why is that going on?
Hold on. I forgot. It's all 5G. God damn it. It's all just 5G's fault. God,
but
we're done.
Cameron, I do have to thank Cameron because I was actually really tired. And we all know what I do on streams when I'm tired.
Usually he falls asleep.
He's giving us away. So thank you for that.
Hey, hold on. Give me 5 milliseconds before I let y'all go in. Dude, we've never had 20 people watching at this time. Normally, we have like 5 people. So thank you very much, Cameron, for bringing in everybody to watch us, and we just keep fucking going. And like, you're just bringing me more money. I'm monetized by YouTube, so the more that you talk, the more money I make. You idiot.
Hey, Harry Warp, why don't you write in the chat for the dumbass why Putin is attacking Ukraine?
He's banging on about the solution when we're not talking about a solution right now. We were talking about how it started, but because it started poorly with his daddy Trump backhand dealing Putin over Crimea, and having a fucking massive hand in starting the war in Ukraine for promises of election and re-election. Yeah, but you want to switch it up and be like, oh, well, what's your solution? We could have 1,000,001 solutions what to do with this war. What we fucking say doesn't matter because we can't control it because it's between other countries and a fucking war.
Do you want to come in, Hooves? You better want. Yeah, Hooves. Yeah, awesome. Anyways, so once again, we're a bunch of dumb coons. We literally are a bunch of dumb coons here. We don't have any influence on anything, but all we can do is say what they're doing is causing more war, you idiot. We need to like put more fucking forces into Ukraine to make sure they don't get taken over. Because if they do get taken over, then World War III happens, you idiot. Like if you don't know what
listen to FDR's Arsenal of Democracy speech, because you know we are lucky this time round because the Nazi military fucking sucks. But Putin is doing exactly the same thing.
Hooves, give us one. Okay, go ahead, Hooves. Everybody welcome Hooves. Say hello, Hooves, and then go ahead.
Hello, Hooves.
Hello, Hooves. So real quick to cover Cameron. First of all, yes, they are breaking NATO rules. There are actually, like, they have to have sit-downs and try to negotiate things before they can attack another country as being part of NATO. Secondly, Putin's not trying to take over the world. Let's look at Russia's history. There's a reason why Russia, the former USSR, had 130 different languages. I'm sorry, did you think everybody just said, hey, guess what? We want to be Russian today. No, that was taken by force. Putin is angry that the Ukraine, since the democratization of USSR, the separation, they lost like most of their country. So yeah, they want it back, and this is a whole Germany ploy all over again. Germany pulled this shit with Poland and got Russia involved. Everybody forgets Russia helped Germany in the beginning of the war before Germany said, "Hey, you got more shit than we do," and attacked Russia. Use your history.
Give me 1 second before you keep going on. Cameron, you think you know what's going on? No, our panel and everybody here actually knows way more about this than your punk ass, because we've been studying this for a gazillion years. Because I'm 42 and I'm not gonna call anybody out being older, but we literally have been like going over this. We lived through different fucking wars and other shit. I literally, while I was in the hospital bed, watched the Desert Storm War happen for 2 weeks straight on a 24-hour news feed, and I watched like a gazillion people die while I was on a new version of a asthmatic medicine that was technically methamphetamine for 2 weeks straight, and I watched people getting bombed out.
I remember Reagan putting jelly bellies into envelopes and sending them to Gorbachev.
Sure.
All right, anyway, I've been around.
Yeah.
I've studied the fuck out of World War II, and this is almost verbatim the same shit Heinrich Himmler and Adolf Hitler both did.
Yeah.
They they cut Stalin involved and went after Poland. What happened after that? They started after everybody connected.
Yeah. So
what happened?
You're roboting a lot. Their hooves. I'm sorry.
I want to
almost time. I'm sorry.
I kind of want to comment on what he said earlier.
No, the
that
United
Trump would-
States
that-
is
Hold
not
on.
forcing Ukraine to fight Russia. The Ukrainians want to remember who they are. And to give you an idea, I have a Jewish family history. And I worked at a defense contractor where I had shithead coworkers talking about Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump in the same sentence all the way back into 2013. It was in 2017, Pope Francis called bullshit on an article from Breitbart written by Stephen Bannon in 2013, where Bannon told the evangelicals to look to Russia to save Christianity from people. And my coworkers who were Nazis, who made my living hell, they would pull the same thing with Zelensky. They'd tell me I was a socialist, a national socialist, and a liberal Nazi. So just from that, if I was in Ukraine, I would have said, give me a gun. I cannot take this kind of gaslighting. Just give me a fucking gun. I would rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Life is not worth living if people are just going to lie to you and try to own you like that.
Yeah,
that's why they're fighting.
Yeah, and like I wanted to comment on like him saying that he was what?
I was about to, sorry, go on.
No, but he said like, oh yeah, but Trump would make a deal. Well, yes, he would make a deal that Trump would get better off, and Putin, and the rest of the world would be fucked.
Oh, and
Because
to give you
Trump
an idea
doesn't-
what kind of... I'm sorry.
Trump doesn't care about anybody else but himself and the dollar.
Really quick before...
Agreed.
Really quick before I let everybody else talk. Hold on. Give me just one more millisecond. We have 20 people watching, so thank you very much, fucking homie. You literally just made this so that like I'm making the most money that I've ever made on YouTube because of your punk ass. Anyways, keep going on.
Well, he can't because he got timed out for a bit.
So
I got 20,
I would say
21
me and
people.
Brainless,
That works.
me and Brainless, right? Being in, actually being in fucking Europe.
Yeah.
We are being more affected than you in America, Cameron, by the Ukrainian war, right? I have got about 5-6 kids in my child's class alone who have been displaced by the Ukrainian war. They have travelled here after having their whole fucking lives bombed in front of them, right?
Yeah.
And they aren't saying, oh, we want the war to stop. We just want it to stop at any means necessary. They don't want Russia to have fucking control over them again. Trump may make a deal, but I don't want the war to stop by any means necessary. I want the war to stop because the right end happened. That's like saying, oh, we should have just told Hitler, you can have Poland as long as you don't do the World War. What the fuck? No, that's not the right solution.
Yeah, that's what we're getting at is, hey, it's okay if Russia wins, then the war stops and then we're done. No, that's not how the world works, motherfucker. As soon as that happens, then he's gonna try to take over more shit. And if we hold on, give me just 5 more milliseconds, and then I gotta go over the super chat, right? And one more thing, if Putin wins and takes over Ukraine, and then Donald Dump, which we're hoping that he gets fucking a gazillion years in prison, doesn't. But if they get together, now we're gonna have World War III. Literally, like that's what they're fucking.
They will
literally want to take over the world.
They will take the rest of the world and share it. Then we'll only have Russia and America. And
to give you an idea, Cameron, to give you an idea what kind of shithead Trump is. Let's pretend that Trump was a Democrat, right? And you had all that COVID shit. Donald Trump's a Democrat, and he's telling people to basically do things that will get the disease to kill them. And he creates a internet sensation known as Karens. And then you go to Daniel chapter 7, verse 8, and Daniel chapter 8, verse 9, and you look at the original Hebrew, and the little horn, the word in the original language is Karen.
Yes,
and
it is.
Yes, it is.
and
My
like-
brother told me that, so I know it's true. 'cause
Yeah,
both of you
yeah.
said
Keep
it.
go. So, anyways, keep going.
And there in 2017, I was watching the secular show, and believe it or not, in my own personal life, I'm quite religious, and I live a very conservative life.
Sure.
But that's my choice. And anyway, but I'm watching the secular show, and this rabbi, they were talking about this rabbi in Israel, because like Tom Horn, a QAnon preacher, was on the Jim Baker show, and he was talking about a rabbi who said the numerology of Trump's name meant Messiah.
Oh, fuck.
And
yeah,
if you look
yeah,
at
yeah.
Donald Trump's ancestry, he traces his ancestry to the Plantagenets. Now, a lot of people are related to Plantagenets, millions. That's not exactly special.
Sure.
But the Plantagenets make a claim, probably BS, that they're somehow related to David. Now, there was a, this is where it gets interesting. There was a pre-Plantagenet ancestor of Trump who was actually the first Crusader king of Jerusalem. And there's this thing where in pre-Christian world, as the Assyrian Empire was collapsing, actually the city of Traia was founded by an Assyrian prince, Tabeta. And
Okay.
I shouldn't go into that, but anyway, Trump, if you go through all the requirements for a biblical antichrist, I've counted
Hooves,
over
you got a lot of
60
background
points where he
noise.
matches. I'm sorry.
Hooves, you got a lot
But
of
over
background noise.
60
So I just,
points.
They're muted.
and so
So
now
if he was a
hold on.
Democrat, you would hate him.
Hold on. Now it's
Oh, that was
boring. Now that we're
boring.
talking about real life and we're talking
Facts.
about like why things are.
But
Now that we're talking about
that's-
facts, now
that's the
your
problem
life
with
is
most of the
boring.
Republicans, they don't want to learn. And I'm saying
No, they don't
most of them,
care. They want their narrative to be filled. That's why they watch Fox. Fox fills their narrative with the bullshit they want to believe in. Dude, I wish there was sky fairies. I wish there was leprechauns. I wish there was fake bullshit. I wish there was magic. But being a magician, being a sideshow artist, being somebody who learned how to like use the physics to my own advantage so that I don't kill myself swallowing a sword, walking on glass, eating light bulbs, and doing all this stuff. It's a mathematical equation I have to use, you fucking idiot. That's how I know fucking shit's real or what's not. Otherwise, I just kill myself. Anyways, keep blowing on Commander. I'm sorry.
But anyway, if he was a Democrat and you changed nothing else about his behavior, you people would call him the Antichrist. I mean, the week that all of Israel was reading the Parsha about the golden calf, they wheeled that disgusting, ridiculous golden Trump statue up. And what's interesting is what the week we were going to read that was decided over 2,400 years ago. And as someone with a Jewish family history, I can look at conservative evangelical America and say, you never once wanted me to be a Christian, because
Exactly.
you're basically throwing the same accusations at me and the Democrats that Hitler heaved at the Jewish people all those years ago.
Yes. Exactly.
And
I love.
It's funny that you mentioned. Sorry,
Can-
funny quickly, Commander, that you mentioned Hitler and that. Guess who was pro-Hitler for quite some time? Oh yeah, the fucking Pope and the Vatican. How do you feel
they had
about
they had the Nazi
second
Vatican
goddaddy
Concord.
with the Hitler love at the first end of the Second World War? Words. Also,
They
isn't
had
that
the
a bit
Nazi
dog
Vatican
whistly
Concord.
of you calling a Jewish woman materialistic? Like,
Kim,
are
hold
you,
on.
are you doing a bit of a anti-Semitic dog whistle there, calling a Jewish woman materialistic, or is that just
yeah,
an
totally.
accident?
No, they're an idiot. They don't know what they're doing. But give me one more millisecond before I let y'all keep speaking. Cameron, are you wearing clothing that are made out of 2 different materials? Then you need to go to hell, homie. Anyways, keep going on, Commander, because I know you have way more.
Oh,
You're talking to me about what? Keep going, please.
I was mentioning the Nazi Vatican Concord. In fact, the biggest supporters of Hitler, who everyone knew his ideas came from a book called The Antichrist. Everyone knew it, but the biggest supporters of Hitler were, in fact, the church. And you know how the QAnons scream about the crap involving children that they scream? It's blood liable. It's the same recycled lies and materialistic, right? I wish that I had been more materialistic, because when I worked for the shittiest defense contractor I ever worked for, I was putting up homeless people whenever there was snow on the ground. Every homeless person in downtown Newport News for a week. I would actually spend about, when the weather was really bad, I think that I pissed away tens of thousands of dollars of my own money when there was snow on the ground for a really long time, making sure that they were cared for. So, I'm sorry if I'm rambling too much.
No. That's exactly why we have y'all on here, and that's why we do this, is because, like, I don't give a flying fuck about Andrew Tate and fucking cunt Carlson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather us be talking about this. This is way more fun.
And Obama actually made this Jew want to be a Christian, and then the treatment by the Christians made me say, screw this.
Go away from it. Totally. I get you.
Yeah,
I get
because
you for sure.
my preacher was like, oh, you're supporting Obama. Here's a Cuban flag, and here's a swastika. You're a Nazi and a communist. And I'm like, boy, Nazism sure has changed since the 1940s. It's no longer Zechayel. It must be L'chaim. And then I start singing the Shema. He doubles down. And then I say, well, if I am such a Nazi, I need to go back to the synagogue. And I walk out of the church going, God believe So Obama can get a Jew to want to be a Christian with sweetness, and you just drive people away.
Exactly.
I know Orthodox Jewish rabbis who require less belief in extra biblical commandments than evangelical leaders do. You guys are actually worse Pharisees than the Pharisees.
Totally. And that's why I think it's hilarious about what they just said. I'm weak. We're weak and we blah, blah, blah. No, homie, we literally just went through all the things where we've actually looked into all of this and we've been involved in this. We're not the weak ones. It's your God that's the weak one at this point in time. Listen to my heart.
Or maybe
why don't you take that advice?
Hold on.
Quit listening to Catholics and fucking Trumpers.
Hold on a second.
Go for it.
All right. So, Cameron, I'm guessing you're a Christian and you think that Christianity is a way to go. Am I wrong? Come on, pop up and answer. You're real.
They definitely are in that.
He's Catholic. Okay. Super cool. So, the peaceful, because I had this argument with my mother. So the super peaceful Catholic and Christians, I guess we forgot about the Spanish Inquisition. We also forgot about, the Crusades, the sacrifices, because they actually used to sacrifice lambs.
Yeah. Give me a second, though. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Anyways, keep going.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. More wars have been fought under the Christian God in the modern years than any other fucking religion.
Nobody, hold on, give me one more second, and then I have to do one more thing before we get there. Is nobody has run
onto him.
Give me one more second. Nobody has ever ran into a building with a bomb on them and goes, in the name of science, and blown themselves up. Like it's always been over religion. It's never been in the name of fucking
It's always
science.
Jesus and God.
Right? Yeah, it's never been about science.
point.
And so then once again, let me see what they were trying to say over here.
Can I want to add in one thing to that since you're talking about
just keep going,
statistics.
'cause I forgot what I was doing anymore.
So, Cameron, do you know statistics on child molesters?
No, let's not bring up
so
the
here,
choir
let me tell
boys.
you. So yeah, let me tell you,
I was
Cameron,
molested
since
in
you
Christian
don't know,
school.
98 or is it 89? I don't know. It's over 88% of people that are registered, justified freaking sex like child offenders. They are white men who identify as Christian.
And you want hold
Look
on,
at Wheelchair Tony. Wheelchair Tony, the Black Dragon, is a screaming, "I'm a Christian," and had a ton of CP on his computer and was caught taking pictures of a 14-year-old girl at a local mall to the point that he was kicked out of the mall. But no, Christians are all totally cool.
And then what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be doing a whole stream on this in the near future. All the skinhead Nazi, I'm sorry, I hate accidentally saying that. Nazis and white supremacists in the Americas. We're gonna go over all the people that are just getting charged with having inappropriate things with underage people. Let's just put it that way. And I have like 20 of them. And our lovely Mango, who is our FBI undercover agent. Now goddamn, now I'm gonna get killed for saying that. Anyways,
with mangoes, love those mangoes.
She's going to find out the other things. We're literally gonna go through the 3%ers, all the other fucking white supremacy thingamabobbers, and we're gonna find out every time somebody's been charged with child offenses, and there's a gazillion of them. We're not even gonna get into the churches. We're just gonna get into the white supremacy versions of thingies, because there's been 21 cases in the last 12 days. There's been more cases of them being found out than there's been days. So we're gonna go over that in the near future. Anyways,
so
Cameron,
and we were talking about Trump, and one thing I don't get about America, how can somebody, if they become president, they can pardon people, but how can they pardon themselves?
Yeah,
that's a weird conundrum.
That is such a fucking weird loophole. You guys need to start fighting to get him.
Before
the election.
Hold on. If I fit myself inside of that hole will be filled. Anyways, let's keep blowing on.
And can I respond to Cameron one thing?
No.
He's
please
he's like, oh, you were called a Nazi and you dumped Christianity. Give me a break. Well, it's not just that one thing. It's a bunch of straws that break the camel's back. And
Cameron?
As far as is the whole thing about Jesus true or not? I'm going to say that I'm agnostic right now from just saying no, because there was a time in my life when I genuinely believed it. But
I was Christian. Yeah.
You wind up having so many lies told to you that are verifiable secular lies. You look at the abuse of the religion, and then you realize it's in an endless abuse pit where, the people screaming the same crap that Hitler screamed all those years ago, they're not Nazis. You know what they are? They're somehow, because they're right-wingers, good. And anyone on the left, even if you're recycling an idea from Kennedy or Johnson that was endorsed by the Baptist Convention all those years ago, and you can find grounds for it in the Christian and Jewish text, all of a sudden you're a communist. There is no validation of any of the values that you were raised with in that religion.
Exactly. Let's go to somebody else saying something right quick, and then go ahead, please.
I really want to take this.
Hold on, Vila. Give him a second, and then we'll go there, Vila. Just give us a second.
All right, Cameron, this is real cute and quick. Okay, I was baptized Catholic, Roman Catholic. Okay, so first of all, hold your shit with the whole "we are against child molestation." The Roman Catholic Church has still hundreds of hidden molesters.
Right down the road from me.
Let
Let
me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. When I say they're hidden, I mean the Vatican keeps tucking them. They keep tucking them and throwing them into different churches. So Cameron, eat a bag of dicks, okay? So first of all, the amount of children that were molested in Boy Scout, Christian, run. The amount of children that were molested in Catholic schools, Christian, fucking run. Okay, and second of all, don't give me the no child molesters shit, because every fucking child molester that they caught that was Christian said that in the Bible that the Virgin Mary was about 12 or 13 years old when she conceived Jesus, so they justify it with that. So miss me with that bullshit unless you want to start saying that you are Christian and you support these pedophiles. Shut the fuck up. Look at your religion. You are just mush-brained piece of shit that just gets food-fed information from Fox News and your goddamn rich-ass bastard wearing solid gold crosses in the Vatican, eating your dollars tax-free so that they can live like kings and you can suck a dick.
Yeah, I want to add to that. I'm putting a link in the side chat to a video. Please go watch that. That's about
Cameron.
What the Catholic Church did in Ireland.
Cameron,
it's got some shocking shit in it.
I was just about to say that.
Hold on, give me one more second. Cameron,
watch that.
Literally, half of us got molested in that situation, you dumb cunt. That's why we're saying this, you idiot. We all got molested in fucking
I didn't.
Christian. Okay, sure. I'm not saying sure if you didn't, whatever. But the people here have already said some of us have been there. I got molested in Christian school. I got molested when I was fucking in the Boy Scout camps.
One of my best friends was molested by a Catholic priest. So eat a dick, fucking pedophile supporter.
We have real proof.
Sisters of Mercy.
We're not
My
lying.
granddad was in Sisters of Mercy orphanage in Ireland, where the Catholic Church lost a lawsuit and had to pay millions to the victims because they knew about it.
Yeah,
hold on.
The Sisters of Mercy.
One second.
Go ahead.
Cameron, the Bible didn't say that she was 12 years old. Bullshit. She was of age to marry. She was freshly married to her husband, who did not conceive with, because she was, I don't know, magically got pregnant from a spirit. The age of fertility back then was around 12 years old. Mary was freshly married to Joseph when she got pregnant. Eat a fucking dick. Open a goddamn book and stop reading everything that Fox News and the Vatican sends you. Stop being a sheep, because you know what the Catholics love to do? Back in the old day, they slaughtered lambs.
Exactly, Timely.
You're a sacrifice.
And then Cameron, you're like everyone on this panel is them fallen sinners. I just want to remind you of something. There is a pretty good case for Donald Trump being a potential antichrist. Now, who was it that hated Jesus? It was the religious establishment, people like you who loved Jesus. It was them fallen sinners that the religious authorities didn't want anything to do with. And you're being lectured about Christianity by a Jew. So I just want you to think about that, because especially when people are being anti-Semitic, I believe it's Romans 9. And I actually read Romans 9 to a coworker of mine when they were being anti-Semitic. I, the Apostle Paul, a Hebrew of Hebrews of the tribe of Benjamin, have unceasing anguish for the sake of my kinsmen according to the flesh, because they are Israelites, and to them belong the law, the glory of the prophets, and the matriarchs and the patriarchs, and according to their flesh came the Messiah, And then Nazis were throwing big, heavy wrenches at
Hold
me
on,
because
hold on.
I reminded them of.
I'm
We
sorry,
are-
Charles.
We are getting way too upset. Hi, Charles.
Say hello to Charles.
We are getting upset over an idiot. He just said that
No.
that the Jews hated Jesus. He was literally the king of the Jews.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
no.
that we are throwing bricks at Jello?
And you didn't
that's
listen
not
to what
important.
you said
And-
properly, Hooves. You
And
said
then how?
back then
hold
the
on,
age
hold
of
on.
marriage was around 12. Not now. But fun fact, you fucking Catholic fuckface. Do you know what the fucking right wing has done consistently in America, the land that you fucking love so much? Made child marriage stay legal. Do you know what the youngest legal age of marriage is in America? Fucking birth. Fucking birth. That's your right wing side doing that. And you have the audacity to call people on the left and the LGBT community fucking evil.
That
Seriously. Go fucking
not-
crucify yourself.
That's not what it. What?
Oh,
That-
Cameron,
no.
I want to suggest something to you. Now, when you people like you are fighting the coming Antichrist New World Order, what do you say you're fighting? You're fighting a global conspiracy to install a Jewish king as Lord of the earth, who will one day lead the entire world in brotherly love and happiness. What if Jews actually didn't hate Jesus? What if we're just getting everyone else to do the heavy lifting? Because you know what Christianity is? It's a global movement to bring the world under subjection to a Jewish king. And as far as do I hate the character Jesus in the Bible? No. In fact, if more Christians
us.
acted like Jesus,
We
I
love
would have
it.
stayed in the religion. It's that,
Exactly.
let me quote Pastor Jeffress, because he's one of those people who would have been like, I got Abraham Lincoln as a father of my party, and I'm white, and that makes me a Jew. I mean, that makes me a Christian, just like the Pharisees back in the day. He said if someone like Jesus wanted to be president, he would say ick and run the other way. No, when he's looking for leadership, he's looking for the meanest SOB that you can find. And just think about this for a minute. If you're Satan, wouldn't you want to go out in the name of the Lord of all the earth and brutalize everyone the religious snobs hate so that they don't believe in the Jeebus and they all go to hell? I mean, when Ronald Reagan said old screw tape reserves his best work for those in the church, I can't think of better work than someone saying, I don't want a president like Jesus. I want a president like the fucking devil.
I want a president like Trump because he's been bankrupt 3 times and he makes the most gold toilets over here. I like him way
And
more.
he's
because
got
he
a
does
painting of
dumb.
Apollo on his ceiling in Manhattan. The
on
angel.
that, yeah. So
the angel of the bottomless pit from Revelations 9:11. Trump has paintings of that guy in his penthouse.
it's all about the 9/11. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so this person says the left supports minor
you're
attractive
lucky
people
Beck just
and wants
left.
kids to be able to get a sex change.
really
No,
does
homie, that's not how this works. Nobody's getting kids to have sex changes. You fucking weirdo.
No.
If you would have
They
watched
don't
the
do
beginning-
it
only
until
thing-
they're adults. And they don't
Yeah,
even
that's-
do
there's
breast
a-
reductions until they're 18 or 19. Because
Yeah,
if
and
they
we-
do it before then, they'll just grow back.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
and-
So
and
none of this
also-
makes any sense. Like,
and also, the only thing that you get as a child is puberty blocker.
Hormone blocker.
So you don't go.
You just don't hit puberty right away.
and a
more
bunch
time.
of therapy. And a bunch of therapy. We talked about this earlier. So
It just stalls out. It just stalls out your puberty so that you have time to make a decision when your brain is more developed.
Exactly. And you're talking about the parents and a therapist and a handful of other people and a doctor going through this. It's not just one person going, I'm going to make my kid trans, whatever. So this person says that we should actually get Cameron into our sex dungeon so they can actually learn a thing or two about like sexuality and like what it's like to get a dildo put up their butt, or
Shotgun
maybe
on
that
him.
like how small
I'ma
that
show
their
how
dick
much of a
is,
passionate
or
little girl
like
I am.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And Cameron, I believe you said you're 22, so it's okay. Now you can come to the sex dungeon, and don't worry, I'll make you see God, homie, with my big fat cock up your ass. No, homie, no. Come in, I'll come inside of you, and I'll make you see God from that, homie. Anyways, let's just start blowing the fuck out of here because, I make all of us see God after I come inside of everybody. Anyways, that's what Jesus gave me the power of, is coming inside of people to make them see God. Anyways, we'll blow on that. Yeah, and then like nothing is happening, and they do all these. You're an idiot that you think that anybody is getting any kind of surgery under 18. You know how much money it costs for that too?
It was one person that was 17, and that
the only thing.
Otherwise, they would have killed themselves. So
Hold on, no. I know who they're talking about. You know what? You're right. The children that get the most surgery under 18 are those little girls that do those little girl pageants that all those Christian mommies like to do. They get Botox, they get all kinds of shit done to them.
Don't forget the genital mutilation that the Christians do to their boys.
Circumcision is a major one, and I had that done before I was able to give consent to my dick being fucking mutilated. You can't. And then go ahead, Vila, right quick, and then I have two more things to say.
Where does this statistic, where is this statistic you quoted out and out state that the surgery that under 18s have had on their chest has been due to gender affirming care and not cancer, and preventative care for cancer?
And like I said, the other half of that isn't just cancer. It's also what's her fuck, Honey Boo Boo, those little girls that do those beauty pageants. I'm sorry, how many real boobs are left on any of those? Those girls do that constantly. That's why there is such a huge push by non-Christians to end those fucking beauty pageants, because they're destroying mentally and physically those little girls.
Yeah,
little girls. You fucking peasants. Grow up. Patience ages.
So hold on, give me a second with this. Okay, so you know how many fucking top surgeries little 16-year-old girls get to go into the beauty pageants? A gazillion. There's so many little girls.
Hold on. Receipts. Receipts. I want to know where you're getting these statistics from. Are they coming from a right-wing, far-right conservative website? Is that where you're getting this? Are you not looking anywhere else? Do you know why I know so much? It's not because I watch CNN. I don't watch MSNBC. I don't watch Fox. I watch Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera hates America, and I get the most factual shit about my country from someone who hates me.
Sure, exactly. And then, anyways, so whatever, just that many mastectomies is nil percentage of the world, you idiot. And I don't know where for that.
Cancer.
And it could be for other reasons. There's so many other things. And then they said, oh my God, there were a bunch of dysphoria diagnoses. Yeah, that's what happens when that is going through it. Did anybody actually go through getting anything done other than therapy or hormone therapy? You're an idiot. So now you're saying there's only this.
No, this is actually amusing. This is literally like watching one of those right-wing robots.
Yeah.
Who they are typically closeted homosexuals, which have so much rage because they can't handle the fact that they want dick. So they lash out and say, my God's better than everybody else. So you're basically metaphorically sucking Jesus' dick. So it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
We completely understand.
Remember, Cameron, come out of the closet, go have some gay experiences. It's okay. God is okay with you being a homo. It's okay. Just come out of the closet, homie. I know when you see me half naked right here, you want to fuck me. I know. And you know what? I'll bend you over. If you want to have a first gay experience and you want to have fun, hit me up, homie. If you're over 18, hit me up and we'll figure it out. I'll finger you the fuck out, homie. But it's God doesn't hate you because of that, you idiot.
You might not bring up first experience guy, Slim, because of size.
I know that's why
what website? What website did he put up?
Hold on.
What website did he put up to support his?
Komodo.
I
said
didn't see
Komodo,
that.
which apparently uses insurance claims, which insurance
Komodo,
claims are, phenomenally known to be extremely accurate.
Oh yes,
so this is a Google
and also you do realize dysphoria isn't just gender dysphoria. Like there are lots of different things. Like I've got body dysmorphia,
and
so like people claim body dysmorphia and dysphoria to get nose jobs and breast jobs done. Like that doesn't mean that it's a trans thing.
And
it's just saying there's a disconnect between your mind and your body.
And part of that is when you have eating disorders, which is one of the things that I have that I've been dealing with my whole life. I think that I am fat and I see myself in the mirror as not what I am. So I have to go through therapy and I have to convince myself it's okay to have an extra couple pounds hanging off me. That makes me suicidal. Literally, I am constantly suicidal because of my depression, because of I don't see myself in the right light and stuff. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about just like, blah, 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 you don't understand, Cameron. We're talking about things that all of us are actually experiencing and we've been through, and we've been doing this for a gazillion years. I'm 42. I've been dealing with this since I was 12 years old. That's why I'm this modified, because this makes it so I don't feel suicidal most of the time. And I have 10 world records and I do all this sideshow stuff and I perform and we do these streams. This is one of the best ways that I can, because the God made me not feel like I could live in my own body because of what they let happen to me. Anyways,
and Cameron, that whole thing where you're basically trying to blame Jews for everything and the anti-Semitism, the same kind of ethnic snobbery that Christians think that the Judaizers of the first century, that you white conservative Christians, when they learn that you have a Jewish family history, they treat you like you're stupid and that you don't know the Bible, and then they demean you. And didn't you just hear me quote Romans 9 almost verbatim at the top of my head? And it's just really aggravating and frustrating when I know the Bible better than a lot of Christians. The New Testament.
We know
I
can
all the Hebrew
most of them,
and a little bit of Greek.
Most of them. Oh, sorry. I was actually tagging onto her. I was saying that she was.
Yeah.
All those books were written hundreds of years after his death.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that Commander was done. And the other thing, too, that you keep doing, Cameron, is you keep misrepresenting who's talking. You keep thinking that people are certain genders, and you don't know that either, you idiot. You keep saying that people are certain things, and technically not everybody is that. So you need to realize that you don't know how reality is working anyways, because you're an idiot.
And I looked up the article he's quoted, and he has misrepresented
quoted
it.
Of course.
Of course.
In fact, in 2021, there were only 282 mastectomies done on patients aged 13 to 17, which is only an age window. That doesn't mean the youngest was 13 and the oldest was 17. That is just a diagnostic window. It goes like up to like 9 to 13, 13 to 17, 18 to 21, 21 to 25, 25 to 34, like etc. and so on.
It was covering teenagers under the age of 18.
Says that
and it was a wide window.
Yeah. They were with a mastectomy with a prior gender dysphoria diagnosis. So that means they've looked up who has a gender dysphoria diagnosis and who had top surgery and put those two together. That doesn't necessarily mean to say that they received top surgery due to gender dysphoria. They're not the same.
Mastectomy.
They're not the same. Some of them may have, but at the end of the day, that's still again not what you said.
You're
and they will only
you did
do
not
that.
say that they had a gender dysphoria diagnosis. You said due to gender dysphoria.
Yeah,
not
so
the
right
same
quick.
thing. You can have gender dysphoria and magically develop fucking breast cancer.
Yeah, so let's let Hooves say something right quick, and then we'll get further.
All right, so I don't see Cameron. I'm at the point now. I'm actually starting to feel bad because I'm starting to think you're like touched. A little slow because dysmorphia doesn't always mean gender dysmorphia. I have dysmorphia. Slim, look in your Discord. I think I am built like Slim. No matter how hard I work out, I think I look like Slim. Slim, do I look like you?
No, you definitely no, you don't. You were definitely way more worked out than I is, for sure. You know,
and
like,
I always look at myself as little.
Yeah,
I think I'm small. I still think I'm 5'4" and 90 pounds. Yeah. I'm 6'1" and weigh 228 pounds.
I think I'm fat. I literally look at myself in the mirror and think I'm fat.
Oh, Slim, I'll send you a picture later on. Then you'll think you're not fat.
No, I know, brother. But it's the way what happens in our brain. It's not anything else, dude. Like that's part of this. And if we don't work on changing it, and we don't go through therapy, and we don't talk to people, and we don't go through getting our bodies to be changed into things, if I don't keep getting more modifications, I get way more suicidal. And I can even talk to people, and we can do all kinds of things. But until I look non-human, I can't feel normal.
I just feel that the Christians, and not all religions, but all religions really to a level. But as I found, Catholics being the worst, have this. We love everybody, but are the most judgmental.
Yeah, they're so
the most the people that look down on people, the most self-righteous sons of bitches that walk the planet. You think you're smarter? You think you're better? You think you're going to heaven because you suck Jesus's dick? Which, by the way, those Christian communities that worship Jesus are literally breaking one of the commandments because Jesus is not God. Jesus is God's son. Therefore, worshiping Jesus, you're worshiping a God other than God.
Yeah, and literally, if you're not. If you're literally not like wearing no clothes, giving all your money to the lepers and the prostitutes and hanging out downtown and making sure everybody's fed in your community, you're not living like Jesus wants you to, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, it's not drinking. It's not drinking Natty Lights in the back of your Ford.
May I point out something that
once again,
hold on.
Have misquoted it.
Yes, and give
previous gender dysphoria diagnosis. Stop missing out that one very important fucking word.
And that's not even a thing. Yeah, you are. Yeah. Anyways, really quick.
Like the thing that I always think is so stupid about Catholic was this was his reply to when we were talking about Christians. I'm not a Christian. I'm Catholic.
But then he said this. But then he says this.
You believe in Jesus. You say Jesus is Christ.
That's not what Catholics believe.
No, not
so.
I said Christians. There are denominations of Christianity that worship Jesus as God.
And then you say the Holy Trinity. You don't know what you're talking about, you idiot. You actually don't know. You don't know your own religion, you idiot. Literally, like those things don't technically go together, you weirdo.
That's the same as we say religious people. And then you say, no, I'm not religious. I'm Christian.
Jesus is not God. He's the Son of God. It literally fucking says it in the book, you goddamn moron. Are you touched?
And in other parts,
Catholics,
he is God. So
and Catholics aren't Christian per se. there's other anyways I just need to get we just need to get the fuck out of here because like I am baking my arse off.
He is
like,
he is definitely winning the race when it comes to who has more chromosomes. I guarantee it.
Totes. You know what's amazing there, Cameron? You made this stream get me the most views, the longest views, and we had the most amazing conversations here to some extent, even though it was a bunch of bullshit. But it just shows us. We actually know we're talking about way more than y'all because we actually rebutted the crap out of so much stuff. So yeah, thank you very much.
And Cameron, just remember, you know, you're so high and mighty, right? And you have the same attitude of the Pharisees of old. So one day you may say, Lord, Lord, did I not throw homeless people out in your name? Did I not insult people? Did I not do everything but show the love that Jesus commanded? And he may say, yep, you did. Depart from me, you labor of iniquity. I never knew ye.
God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. Oh, he has multiple personality disorder. That's adorable.
Oh,
Poor
that's
thing.
so cute. And anyways,
and also, if God is all loving, if God loves you, like if
I'm trying to remember that verse where it says he's the lightness and the dark. It's in the Tanakh. I forget exactly where it is.
Yeah, and like also like if God loves everybody, then why would he burn someone for eternity? And
if
also,
he's so
Jesus,
I ain't mad. I'm
Jesus'
amused.
goal? What was Jesus' goal? Peace on earth. What was that his goal? Just I kind of want an answer from that.
And right quick, I don't expect you to be mad because you're too dumb to realize that you just got owned. But it's okay. And when you go to heaven and you talk to your God, remember to ask him about this conversation because he's gonna laugh at you and you're gonna look like a douche nozzle because well, there's no God anyways, so that doesn't even make any sense. But anyways, he's gonna have fun laughing at you because you actually got pwned by a bunch of atheists or agnostics or whatever. There may be
polytheists. Yahweh is a war god.
I am not going to say that there aren't.
War god.
I'm not going to say there's people here that aren't theists. I'm just saying that we knew way more about this than your punk ass.
Well, let me lay it out for you.
The
Hey,
position
Cameron.
of an atheist is respectable as far as I'm concerned.
Cameron, real quick, your God was nailed to a cross. Mine carries a hammer. Just saying.
And my God has a 9-inch penis that's an inch and a half around. I think is the last time I measured. So
God damn.
I'm my own God. So fuck you. And if you don't believe me, Cameron, come here and I'll shove it up your arse. As long as you're over 18.
But see, that's not fair. That's what you use. That's not fair. That's why you swallow swords because you're poking that thing and stretching it out every time you take one of those swords down. That's not fair.
Guys, and like for me, like you're talking about your gods, but like my God is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
anybody who takes religion too seriously really needs to just go outside and touch some grass, real grass.
Yeah, no, go touch some. Hey, oh my God, Jeebus. Okay, we're gonna do that right quick. Let's do this, and then I will end with this thingy mabobber. Where thingies? Give me a second to get.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Slim. It was fun.
Yeah, and we'll have you on anytime that you can make it onto this. Give me my thing.
Dude, I worked 14 hours today, and I was like, oh, I gotta jump on this.
yeah. I'm glad that you joined us. Thank you so much.
Have fun, guys.
Have a great day.
Yeah, have a good day. I'm trying to get to my channel. Oh, there it is. It's over here, and I pressed the wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. So let's do this first, and then we'll get to what I want to show the idiot so that he starts crying like a loser.
Mila, I think you want to look away. Because or are you not?
Thank you for the warning.
Well, no. Hold on. This is just this, and then we'll get to something, and I'll tell you to look away. So, anyways, this is what you should. This is what you should do, homie. This is what you should do.
You're such a lovely, polite heathen. Thank you so much for being such a good, nice heathen. You know, because it was the heathens respecting my boundaries, not the Christian.
Yes,
Sorry,
exactly.
I needed to be a
No, I know. That's what we all need to do. This.
And that's why we love you.
And so, homie, you need to go and do this. You need to do this.
We've been going fucking long.
Yeah, I know.
I got work in the morning.
So go touch some grass and chill, homie. That's what you need to go motherfucking do. And then everybody say goodbye. We'll see you all next week.
Goodbye.
Yeah. We'll see you all next week. If anybody's got anything to share, we'll talk about that next week. I just want to get out of here by playing. Jeebus Christ. Oh, this is what I wanted to do to freak out the douche nozzle. Give me a second. I gotta find my channel. And go
I do
ahead
have
right
one
quick.
thing to share with him.
Sure.
Roger Williams, the founder of the colony of Rhode Island. He was a Puritan of Puritans, and he basically reasoned that he couldn't force anyone to believe what he believed. And he believed in the Calvinism and the predestination, that basically he believed that you couldn't actually force someone into heaven, and you really can't do it. So why be a douchebag to everyone if no matter how hard a douchebag you are, you can't get them into heaven? And that's why Rhode Island was more religiously tolerant than the Massachusetts colony at the time.
I get. Okay, I get. Yeah. Okay, so just to freak out,
that's
fucking
pride. Go to confession and say 10 Hail Marys.
Oh, goddamn Calvinism! God, son of a
It's all about
beast!
your arrogance and feeding your ego and actually prophetizing.
So right quick, what I want to say is, Cameron, all of this stuff that I do is real life stuff. I used to be a magician. I've been performing on stage for almost my whole entire life. This is for you, and prove that Jesus. I can do miracles. You want to see? Here we go. Thank you all very much. We'll see you all in the next stream. We may do something tomorrow evening. I may go out and go have fun. I've been having a lot of fun being single and getting stuck downtown on weekends. So we'll see if I make it home before. Then we'll do a stream. But anyways, so here we blow.
How many people don't know who the fuck I am? Raise your hand if you don't know who I am. Sweet, we got a bunch of cherries we're popping tonight. Awesome. I love when that happens. So
I'm gonna drop you.
Lord. I am a time traveler from the year 4020. Yes, I can tell you exactly when the universe ends. But just you being here today changes the future. Ooh. So the way that I was able to time travel throughout history is by stealing a time machine from the government. Wait, is the CIA here, FBI yet? No? Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully they won't be here or they won't arrest me before I get out of my set. Because we know how much the government hates when we steal from them, correct? Yeah. But they love to steal from us, right? Yeah. Exactly. So hopefully I can get away with this. We'll see. Anyways. So unfortunately for me, my time machine broke in the present. So that's why I'm stuck here doing sideshow for all of you. Yes, exactly. Out of all the times that there is, last year sucked. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so all the implements that you see me using on stage today, I have collected through my time travel processes and was taught how to use them by the people in those time periods. So would you all like to go on a history lesson with me? Yeah! Sweet. Don't worry, sir. We're not learning anything. I'm just a carny up here. We're pretending. It's pretend. It's not a real history lesson. We're not learning anything tonight, so don't worry. All right, folks. Would you like to hear the first place that I time traveled to? All right, folks. This is how this happens. They already paid me my money. I'm gonna do this full set. You might as well just go along with it because it's gonna happen no matter what. All right. It's just like prom night. Damn it, Papa. Never mind. Nostalgia. Anyways. All right, folks. So the first place that I time traveled to was actually to the Victorian era, and it was in the UK that I landed. And I was sitting there one day drinking a beer at the public house. Does anybody know what a public house is? All right, what's a public house?
It's a pub.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. It's a pub. It is a place where after work, people in Congress and in the Senate and over in the Europe, I think it's called the House of Lords or some bullshit. When they got off work, they would all go hang out at the bar and they would all have beers together. So the left and the right side would all go and hang out and be friends. So they called it public house because in public, that's where you would go to hang out. So I was hanging out at the public house one day, drinking a beer, and you'll notice there is a running theme in all of these stories that I end up drinking a beer. Hi, I'm Slim, living side Oregon. Oh, sorry, that's a meeting. That's something different. We're doing a show right now. Yeah, thank you. Some of you have been in the program. Anyway, let's keep going. So I was sitting down in the public house, and I was drinking a beer. And a gentleman in a suit comes over to me, and he sets a letter in my lap. Would y'all like to know who that letter was from? Yeah. Who was that letter from? It was from Queen Victoria herself. Yes. Would you like to know why she wrote me a letter? Yeah. Because at the time there was not very many tattooed-faced gentlemen in the Europes at that time. So she wanted to be the tattooed-faced gentleman. So she asked me to come to tea with her. So I went. At first I was a little apprehensive. I thought maybe she was going to hit me from the gallows for being so weird. But I decided otherwise and I went. So I went and sat down. The first thing they put in front of me, I knew what that was. It was a piece of porcelain. And that was a teacup. The next thing they put in front of me, I was a little dumbfounded about, because in the future we don't have food that we actually eat. We only have bags of nutrients that you open up and suck down and just go on your way. So I was very confused about this archaic piece of metal. I think you humans call it a spoon. Is that spoon? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. I pronounced it right. Okay, thank you, sir. Anyways, so I use this in the improper way. Would y'all like to say this? Yeah! Is that how you use silverware? I hope not, otherwise you're crazier than I am. All right, folks, thank you. Thank you. All right, folks, what's next to the silverware set but up? Fork. That's right. Now before I get into this, folks, I have to let everybody know this at every show. This is my mom's least favorite act I do. Forking myself in public. She forking hates it. So can we all have an agreement? If you ever meet my mom, will you please tell her I'm not doing this on stage anymore? Yes. Sweet. Thank you. She's here right now. Damn it, Mom. Don't watch, Mom. Don't watch. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Mom. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, y'all want to see this? Come on. Thank you. All right, folks, see on the end of that? We call that peace of mind. If I do this act anymore, I won't remember math. Wait, hold on. What's 2 + 2? Potato. Damn it, it already happened. Well, since we've gone that far, might as well go further. Right, sir? Yes, exactly. Yeah. He said yes. Cheese and rice. Anyways, all right, here we go. Are you folks ready to see what delicate part of my body I'm going to shove this inside of? Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. No, that's the after party, that's a different show. That's not right now. That's later. This is a regular show. So if you're over 21, you have a valid ID and a credit card, talk to me later. We'll get that figured out. We'll figure it, never mind. We'll talk about it. Talk to me, yes, exactly. Anyways, you folks want to see this? Come on. Folks want to see what I do to wake up in the morning besides imbibing on caffeine? Yeah. Now, you guys want to say this? Woo! Let me tell ya. That's the after party, sir. Yeah, exactly. Feudal era in Japan, and I actually trained under a master samurai. Would y'all like to know his name? His name was Sensei Jin. Yes, say that with me, Sensei Jin. Hey. So I trained in his dojo for 3 years, and I was taught how to actually use this katana you see in front of you. Now, this katana has actually been in battle, and I have had to use this on other people, and other people's blood have been on it, because I have used it in war. But now that we are in the present, and there's not as much pestilence, war, and violence that I thought was going to be when I first came here, I don't have to use this on other people yet. But I found a way to use this on myself and still walk away. Would y'all like to see this? Okay, hold on though. Before I get to this, just like all of you out there know that have swallowed large objects, it takes a lot of alcohol first, right? So just give me a second to lube my tubes. Remember, folks, lubrication's your best friend, your significant other will thank you later. You're welcome. A PSA from Slim Cyborg. Use more lube. Hashtag use more lube. Never mind. All right, folks, you want to see this? Come on.